of the Marlborough.
There was a lot of marl around here. And I really believe that when my husband's family lived up by y'all up there, I think there's marl up there. Cadillac, Manton, Boone, Marion.
No way. Boom for Baldwin, a headline proclaimed in the July 6, 1900 edition of Oxford Leader. Monster cement factory will be built there. Conspiracy by 12,000 barrels. Oh no, that's got nothing to do with.
There used to be a map online, and it showed a picture of Moravia Lake. And then before they put, like where the railroad is, used to be, there was pictures online that would show that railroad. And right behind the lake is where all that...
No way.
What?
That's not too far from me.
Marlview?
Yeah, that lake is not too far from me. It's in Houghton Lake.
Houghton? There's a Marl Lake in Houghton too?
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna put myself back in the big box for a minute.
Okay.
So you got Houghton Lake here.
Yep.
And then right here.
I never knew there was a Marl Lake there too. Marl Lake Trail.
It's the same lake that we're talking about.
But it's in Vesterberg. Why is it showing there? It's right 2 miles from me. Okay, let's refix this. Hold on. And that is where the train trellis is, and the train supposedly went, and the conductor drowned. They could not recover the body. Scuba divers will not go into Marlview Lake.
Okay, so it's kind of between Greenville and Mount Pleasant. That's what I'm getting.
Yes, I am 30 minutes south of Mount Pleasant. So if you took Wynn Road, which up that way it's called Wynn Road, here it's Crystal Road. Like my house is right off Crystal. Like I'm 30 minutes from Mount Pleasant. Because that's where I go to the doctor at. That's where I'm having eye surgery Monday. And Marlview Lake is 2 miles from here.
Oh my God.
I think all this negative energy from my house is giving you a migraine. And how does my speaker, that was weird that you could operate my speaker with when it wouldn't even know my voice.
Right?
How weird.
Are you tapping on something?
No.
I just heard tapping.
I'm smoking.
Yeah, but I heard tapping like...
See, that's the noise I usually hear. And I didn't happen to hear it.
From lunchboxes and break rooms to...
That radio got loud.
There's never a bad time to share
That radio got loud, and I can't believe there's a commercial. I've never heard a commercial on this radio ever.
That signature light texture and crispy crunch tastes better together.
Never. I've never.
Friends, family, or your favorite coworker.
It's always just music.
Makes you happy. Lay's, America's favorite chip.
Lay's chips. Huh.
Tap the banner to buy now and spread the joy with Lay's.
Download the app to see if you can get your brother to come through while having lunch. Oh my gosh. That is a great idea. I need to get rid of some stuff on my phone and do that. I'm going to do that, Tay. I want to go to the cemetery because the cemetery where my family's buried is only a couple miles from here, too. See, I really think my brother's plan that night was to take his life at Marvy Lake. But I don't think he wanted to do that to us. So he went to this pond that we went to as children that was sadly just kitty corner from our home. And he just stayed in his truck. But he never got out and went onto that lake. But he had been to his ice shanties because we found the notes at this other lake called Half Moon Lake, or Twin Lakes, which is an old Boy Scout camp over here. It's called, what is that Boy Scout camp? He had went there, and you have to go all the way through the woods to get to these lakes, and he was there that night in a blizzard. And then went to Marlview, and then went to the cemetery, and then went to the pond, as near as we can figure. Oh, what is that boy's? Camp Cutler. So Camp Cutler is where my brother had to go through the woods to these Twin Lakes to leave the notes in his shanty. In Camp Cutler, we always used to horseback ride there. And they say that that's haunted, but it's more like a peaceful. It's like I'm peaceful at Camp Cutler. It's a Boy Scout camp. I will, Tay. I'm hoping to be moved by spring, but I mean, I could sit there in the winter in my car. His birthday is the 11th.
Whoa. What was that?
What?
That was a knock.
See, I didn't hear anything because that radio got louder. See, Kim will do that too, and she'll say, "What was that?" And I'm like, "What?"
See, Tay even said knocking.
You heard it? How come I didn't
Yeah.
hear it? Oh, why is the radio getting louder? See, I know I'm right now. See, I feel better just knowing that someone else has heard these things besides my friend Kim, because I know I have felt uneasy since I moved in here. This is not my home. I'm on vacation here. That's what I feel like. I'm visiting. I feel like I'm here visiting and I want to go home. That's what I feel like. Like when you go to someone's house and you just want to go home. That's how I feel here. And this is supposed to be my home. I've never felt so uncomfortable in a house in my whole life. Like it's not my home. Like I just want to go home. It's weird. And then I think I want to get rid of that sign out in my garage that says Eric's Garage, but is that going to make him mad? Like,
It could.
Is it going to make things worse for me, or should I just leave it there, let it be sold with the house, and let someone else worry about it?
Okay, what I want you to do is that I want you to go up to that speaker and turn the music off, and then I want to listen to see if anything else happens.
I gotta take these glasses off or I'll fall on my face. You want me to turn it off?
Yeah, turn it off.
It's already off.
What?
Oh, here it comes. Now it's getting louder. Okay, Google. Off. Oh, it's really quiet in here now. That donkey looks like it's looking at me. That picture that's crooked. I swear to God, it looked like it turned its head and it's looking at me. That's one of my donkeys that passed away. I'm going to check that light and see if that light came on at all on the deck. No, but that glow is still on the van. I wish you could see that. It's a glow. But if I open the door, the porch light will come on. Dave's mad the music shut off.
Well, we're doing it for a good reason.
In a minute, Dave. Calm down. Oh, I know. I know the other weird thing. Okay, so before I lost my power, my my bathroom is right by my bedroom. It's just a small old bathroom. And I heard something in the night, so I got up and the cold water was running. So that was another weird thing.
Was that your owl?
Yeah, he's mad because the radio's off. That's what he does when the speaker shuts off. Normally about this time in the morning it will shut off. It's just like so quiet in here. I mean, maybe the husband that lived here got mad because I tore the cupboards and floor out.
That could be it.
They were awful. I had to. The old lady was... I mean, I can't say anything. I can't see either, but it was gross. I just heard something. And so did Dave. Look at him look.
Yup.
He heard it too. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I definitely heard it.
He did too. And that was in the kitchen, as I was talking about tearing the cabinets out. But I always wanted tool cabinets, and so I figured if I'm going to pay for cabinets, tool cabinets are cheaper and they're a lot better, heavier duty. I mean, some people don't like them, they're red. So I got jugs on my counter to haul water outside, but they're tool cabinets, and then I put steel on the wall. And then the new flooring. And then added the ceiling fan and all the new light fixtures. Maybe they don't like it. But it was awful. It was orange shag carpet in here. And I thought once I got all this stuff remodeled, I would feel better being here. But I don't. And I thought, well, maybe it's because it's a mobile home, and my husband and I's first place was a mobile home, and he haunts me to death. But it's not. It's just because I'm not too good for a mobile home. I don't care if I live in a mobile home, but not. I think it's the location. I don't know. Maybe it's not even the house. Maybe it's the land. I just heard that noise again. This time it sounded like down by my bedroom. I just heard that noise again. How weird. I just want to I want to move to Kentucky, but I just want to have a house that I feel like I'm at home. Like when I moved to Kentucky, the house that I bought there when I first moved there, I felt like it was home right away.
Jody. Is the rocking chair moving?
No. She's just laying here. Her chair rocks, my chair rocks, but I'm not rocking because Benjamin's sleeping.
It sounds like, when somebody's sitting in a recliner and they're just like rocking back and forth and the chair's just like tapping on the floor. That's
No,
what it sounds like.
See, and I definitely don't do that because of all my brain aneurysms. I don't like motion. All my brain surgeries. And she wasn't rocking. Her chair rocks too. And it swivels. And actually, her chair's moved. It was facing me more, and now it's like turned. Maybe she did it. I don't know how she would have, but
That's really odd.
I thought I heard something else. That's probably why Dave don't like the music off at night, because he hears things.
I really need my partner up here because she would know more about these spirit things because she's got a spirit box and we normally use that during our best investigation.
I know I would love one of those. I mean, I know I have heard knocking before because I've been on the phone with Kim and she's heard it. And then she freaks all out like somebody's really here knocking and tells me, get your taser, get your pepper spray, blah, blah, blah. I mean, okay, so one night, and again, I don't know if it's this old man that's obsessed with me. One night it was loud. I heard something loud. It was banging. And I'm like, oh God, Kim, I gotta go outside. And I was deathly ill with the pneumonia. I bundled all up. She stayed on the video with me. I got my headlamp, my taser, and I have this, I call it a hillbilly gate. It's a cattle panel that I shut against this fence I made for the turkeys. The winter, I don't let the turkeys out at all. It's too cold. But I still shut it so no other animal can get in there. When you open it, it'll hit this sheet metal by the goat pen. That's what we heard, and Millie had heard it. And I walked out there, and that gate was open. And the day before that, I had just tested my fencer to make sure it was working, before bad weather set in, and I had it at 4,800 watts. Brand new cattle fencer I bought before I moved back here, $150, $175. Okay, so the next day, I go to unplug the fence to go into the donkey pen to feed them hay. My fencer don't work and hasn't worked since.
That's really.
So
Uh,
I had it at 4,800 watts. Like it would have knocked you on your butt. And that gate was open and the fencer does not work.
yeah.
I mean, it's just like lately I've been having to leave the gate open because it's a cattle panel. It just sits on the ground. So with all this ice, it freezes and I can't open it. But I always close it. And I know it was closed that night. And it was open because we heard the bang. Kim heard it from the house when we were on the phone. And that also, so also after I checked all the donkeys and everything, I went in the garage and there's just something about going in there at night. Because I see that damn sign that says Eric's Garage and my goat's out there, my fainter goat and her 2 chickens. And she's always sleeping by her chickens on these stall mats. Okay, so she was standing up like she had just come and she was stiff and like just starry-eyed. And I showed Kim, I'm like, look at Wilma. Like she was scared to death. And again, I don't know. I mean, this old man is really spooky. That now, he knows he's not my boyfriend. I mean, he really seriously thought I was his girlfriend. And he flipped out on this lady at the church store that I go volunteer at and like was crushed. Like, because I don't want him to be my boyfriend. I was trying to be nice to him. He was an old man. It's just really, and I don't trust him. I mean, like he told me the one day that he could basically off somebody and he wouldn't blink an eye. And I let him know that if anybody ever messed with me or my animals, I could do that too. Because
Okay, what I'm. This might sound wrong for me to say this, but what I want you to do when you go get ready to go to bed, I want you to set your phone up somewhere where your charger is and set it up pointing directly at you because either way, these spirits will literally come and stare at you while you're sleeping. So I want to see if a shadow will like linger over you.
Kim had said that to have a video to video, because she was going to have me charge one of my old phones, because she said, even if I don't have service, it'll do the video.
Right, it will.
And to video myself sleeping, she knows now. She knows now. When she heard the noises, I just don't want it to stop someone from buying my house.
Jody, Jody. There was a scuffle again.
Down the hallway. Like slippers
Yeah.
on this floor. I just heard it again.
I wonder, does he not know that he passed on?
I don't know. I can't remember his damn name. The husband. The wife, the old lady is still alive. The son and the husband died. And then someone said he died here. I'm like, oh, great. And I assume because the bedroom I sleep in is the biggest, the other's just got my junk in it. And the other one's got the cat box in it. And like their food, you know, her food. And I assume they probably slept in the big bedroom. It ain't that big, but like the master bedroom. Well, I know they did. I know she did because she had a computer in the other room. And then the one room was her craft room. Or sewing room or whatever. And I could picture that old man with slippers like that.
Ooh, there was again.
That was loud. That gave me chills. That's in my hallway. I just heard it again. See, nobody knows at this time. And last night we were too busy talking about stuff with Frank. I didn't pay attention to nothing.
Does this sound like somebody's talking?
I thought so at first. That's why I looked down the hallway. I thought I just heard like breathing. Dave got really quiet. He's just staring.
There's it again.
It's down the hallway.
Somebody is literally trying to talk.
But they're walking. Or they have, like I have slippers on. Listen. Okay, now listen. I'll do it sitting here with my slippers. It sounds like that, but the cheaper slippers with the more plastic sole and not rubber. Did that just do that?
No.
This is weird, I'm telling you. I'm just so glad someone else is witnessing this.
I'm hearing like a disembodied voice saying something. I just can't make it out.
I know. And the radio's off. And my animals don't talk. I mean, Dave coos, but he's just being, look at him. He's being like really quiet. Bentley's under the wagon. These guys are sleeping. Benjamin's sleeping. Listen. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Dave just did. Dave's awake. Look. Look.
Yep.
He heard it. And you know, they say that German owls, because they're part of the pigeon dove class, they know something about the spirit world or something. I don't understand it all. I just heard someone briefly say it. But cats do too, and Bentley won't go down the hallway. They say cats usually will meet spirits.
Jody.
This is so weird. Now I got chills.
That was a cough.
That was that deep cough like you said before. That I didn't hear before. See, it's all down like the hallway. I don't think they like me. Probably maybe because I smoke. Or I have animals in the house or something. But that old lady had 2 cats. She had to rehome them when she went into the nursing home.
When you were talking, all I heard was scuffle.
I did too, and it was louder. I'm looking down the hallway to see if I see anything, but I can't see out my right eye. So I only have one eye.
No way.
That was as bad.
Yo.
That was as bad as the drawer fall. My heart's racing.
Somebody was running.
Oh my God. See, nobody believed me. And it's always, normally I'm going to bed at 3 or a little after 3. I know, what time is it?
It is 3:33.
Oh my gosh, 3:33.
Bro.
I know there's no one in my house. And then I always want to go outside and look around like I'm tough, like I used to be, and Kim will yell at me, don't go out there. But I don't think it's outside. It's inside.
Somebody is knocking on a door.
Okay, I only have one eye, okay? But when I turned, I thought I seen someone.
What was that?
I don't know what that was, but now Dave's starting to coo.
That's something like
That,
somebody's having a hard time breathing.
yes. Sound like when I had pneumonia and was struggling to breathe. That's what it sounded like.
Okay, now you know that you're not crazy.
Right. But it just started, like now my heart's beating faster because that was loud. Okay, I just got to try to take a deep breath because... Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I thought someone moaned.
I want them to do that again.
I got to catch my breath first.
Do that again.
Okay, I just heard it now. The furnace is kicking on again. Once the damn furnace runs, it'll be harder to hear.
It's like somebody is trying to leave the house.
Well, the front door isn't locked because the knob don't work, so all I have is this chain thing, like at the top, because I need the lock mechanism is broken, the knob itself. But since I have Millie always in the bedroom with me, I'm not worried about...
Dude, my laptop, it won't even... Okay, there we go.
Can you hear that?
No, I was talking.
That was loud.
What did it sound like?
That noise, that shuffle.
Like somebody's walking around?
Yes, but louder. But my furnace is getting ready to turn on, so now I'm hearing that because that's in the hallway. This is all down the hallway. And Dave's like looking that way and he'll coo. when he hears that noise. Listen. Oh my God, this makes me this is crazy.
I'm hearing this. You're not crazy. You got 17 people that are in here, and they're listening to this.
But what is it? Because it's like it's on the hallway floor. Now the furnace is running. Dang it, won't be able to hear. That is just crazy. That is just and people wonder why I'm so when I say I just want to move. And it's not that I'm afraid. I didn't want to be here anyways. This isn't this is what my cousins wanted me to have.
Good morning.
Good morning. So,
Glasses.
you were in here, correct, when she was hearing this stuff?
Me?
Yes, you.
I just got here.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so you didn't hear it.
No. I had to wash my glasses. Tay heard it. I look like a damn homeless. My hair's so bad.
So, we were just going off of what's going on, and the thing is, she doesn't live that far from, the lake.
Marlview. Marl. I gotta have a snack now. Now I'm see, my slippers when I walk don't even sound that loud. Let me see what happens if I scuff. That's me. But mine don't sound that loud. Oh, weird. I'm having me some bacon. I ate a half pound of bacon earlier. It's okay because I'm supposed to gain weight.
Now.
Thought I just filled this dog water dish.
Hello. How are you this morning?
How do you know? I don't know that.
Oh shit! I gotta plug my phone in. Hold on, I gotta plug my phone in.
Shit! Fuck me!
How did my phone die? I've had it.
I don't even.
I had it.
Okay, that was weird.
The hell?
I don't know.
Someone was having a moment.
That was weird.
What?
I'm sorry, madam, but that was weird. You're weird. I don't know who you are, but you're weird, bro. You need some help.
I'm grating some bacon.
Or her. Either way.
Dave, it's okay. Bacon. Calm down.
Uh, I don't know.
Get out of there. Trying to steal my bacon. I'm almost at 68%. Okay, I'm back. I had to plug my phone in. It's at 5%, and when we were just not long ago, it was at 67%. Oh,
I I don't know. I need to know more. Please accept my apologies. You're fine. I just
I missed all that. I was microwaving my bacon. Okay, the furnace shut off now. Now it'll be quiet. Maybe they went to bed. Wonder where they sleep. I hope they don't sleep with me. I ain't got no... The other bed I tore apart when I was gonna move. So there's no bed in the spare room. Maybe they sleep in this chair and they want me out of this chair.
bro, I hear that.
I just heard something. I don't know what that was.
Hear no evil. Yeah. Can't say there's no evil because there wouldn't be something that doesn't exist.
Exactly. It's in my hallway. And now that the radio's off, you can like hear everything. I thought I heard that faint shuffle again.
I don't know. I couldn't hear it.
I don't think they like me. I don't think they like me from the day I moved in here for some reason. And I'm a likable person. So they say. I mean, these people don't like me. Or person, or people, or whoever they are. Bentley? You're in the... I swear to God I heard Bentley meow. And she didn't. I swear I heard a meow. Should we turn the radio back on?
No, because we need to keep listening to make sure. Because right now I know that I got the police department that's driving with the sirens on. I can hear it all the way back here where I'm at.
There's sirens where you're at?
Yep.
ma'am. I know what's
What are you
happening.
listening for?
We don't know.
So
I
the
mean,
house that she's living in, she can hear faint shuffles, and then she can hear. We were just listening to a faint talking, like somebody was talking from in the hallway that she's living in.
in a knock.
And it's a house, not apartments.
Nope.
It was a house. And the dresser front, the facing of the dresser drawer. I was showing Trust. My motion light came on my bedroom window, and I heard a thud, and the front of the dresser drawer fell off on the floor. Like someone just set it on the floor, upright. And that's the second time that's happened, but not that drawer.
You have visitors.
I do. I know that now, and I've tried to help people that, and they think that I'm crazy. But my friend video chats me at night, but she's in the hospital the last 2 nights, so she hasn't, but she's heard this stuff. And then Trust asked me to come on this live last night because I never have before. And did we?
We were talking about a lot of other things.
Well, we were talking about other things, but I did tell him about the dresser drawer from before. But that time, it like was way out in the middle of the room, and I fell over it in the night and cut my leg. And then I was ironically in the bedroom showing them out my bedroom window, and all of a sudden, the other drawer, the front of it, fell right on the floor.
How
And
long
they
have you lived there?
almost 3 years. Well, 23, 24, 25. I guess just 2.5 years. And I
When
didn't.
did that start happening?
The moment I moved in here, I felt I just didn't. I don't feel at home here. I feel like I'm somewhere visiting, and I want to go home.
Okay, do you want the weird side of that to like get it out or
That's what we've been trying to like. Like when I moved in, I saged the house. I saged the garage. I saged my vehicle. You know, because it was just new moving in here,
Hmm?
thinking I'm good. But then I just started. There's just an uneasy feeling here, and
Have
even
you
my
told them
dog.
to leave, that they're not welcome here because it's your house now?
Yes, I mean the one day I got really angry and said it, but then tonight I was trying to be calm and trust, like read the Lord's prayer thing, and I was nice and said it, and then the voices just got loud.
Hey, you want to know the weird part is? It did not like the prayer.
Of course not.
My speaker, sorry, my speaker keeps doing weird stuff. Now it's responding to Trust's voice. And normally it's only my voice. Because sometimes it will say, I don't even know your voice. I don't know your voice, so it won't play music. And then it told Trust that he lived something and then said me. And then it tells me, I asked if I'm home, and it said I was 30 feet from home. And then a couple minutes later, it said I was 14 feet from home. And the last we asked it, it said I was 13 feet from home. And I would be home.
And that's connected to your phone?
Yeah,
When do you have an iPhone or Android?
Android.
When's the last time you updated it or shut it off and did the restart?
Oh, I do that every night.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Trust played some different music. And at first, it wasn't going to play that music. It was going to play something called, I think it was talking about the group Doors or something. And then Trust asked it to play different music. And then we just shut it off.
And then that's when the scuffle started, and that's when the unexplained voices were starting to happen, and
Really low voices. You can't make it out. Nobody lives with me but my dogs.
Do your dogs act funny?
Oh, the one gets angry. She'll just like be sound asleep, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, just come out of the chair growling and look at the door or look at the wall. And she never lets me go to the bedroom alone. Like, I think they're sleeping in my bedroom.
What kind of weird stuff happens in your bedroom?
The dresser drawer.
Oh, that was
The
in the
light.
bedroom?
Yep, the light came on. And it's a built-in dresser. It's not one of my dressers I moved here. It's like built in. And then there's like a counter on top. So it's not like my dresser that I brought here.
Right.
And what else? The light came on. I have a little bathroom right by my bedroom. And one night I woke up and the cold water was running.
Does the light ever turn off or it just turns on?
It just turns on.
Does
And
it
then you
flicker?
got
No,
the
it did turn off. It did turn off tonight.
unexplaining knocking noises too.
Yes, there was a knock, like just a light knock.
Well, don't forget about the heavy knocking.
That too. That was the last one.
And you said that was like a bang and then the door fell or the drawer fell out?
That was after the drawer fell out.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm eating bacon. I was hungry.
I know, I heard you say that. I miss bacon so much.
I haven't had it in a while, and I'm trying to gain weight.
Why? You don't look like you're too skinny.
Oh God, I am. I lost a lot of weight. My face is like skinny, and my bones show. I'm skinny.
Oh,
And
I know you're skinny, but you don't look too skinny. I just lost 60 pounds, so.
yeah, I don't. I was 103 pounds, and I had a bunch of sickness in the last year, and I'm down to 92. And for me, that makes it. It really drains my energy. Like I can feel I've lost that much weight.
Hmm.
I have to wear little girls' clothes.
Since okay, no offense, but since you've been up here, the whole
Right.
shitting
Yeah.
has stopped.
I was just gonna say I haven't heard the scuffling, and the furnace shut off so we could hear it.
Okay, so let me sound like the weird, creepy person on the internet, but I was raised in a Wiccan family. My parents studied it, but I bought this. It was a back tax property. I live in Illinois, but back tax property. It was a trailer out in the middle of the country, and the deal is after you buy the trailer, you have to move it off the property. And so I went to go convince the owner of the land to let me keep the trailer out there. I was trying to hide from a bad domestic situation, and I had a 6-year-old little boy with me that I was hiding with.
Uh-huh.
So my son, the guy's name was John. My son goes up to John and he says, "I'm just supposed to tell you, Tom says he's okay." And I was like, "Buddy, we don't know him. This is the guy, we're just meeting him today." And my son's like, "No, I'm supposed to tell you. Tom says he's okay." John looks at me and says the weirdest thing in the world is my little brother died. We had him cremated. We buried him over there in the corner of the property. Like they cremated him, put his ashes there, and built with a tree. And Alex was telling John, "That's where he's at. He's over there. He's to tell you it's okay."
I
So
did see kids are good at that.
yeah, so it like I have been around this my entire life, and when you invited me up and then said, "Did you hear that?" I was like, "I didn't hear nothing," but my whole body had goosebumps. It was really weird. Now I understand why.
I have. I mean, I guess I never paid attention much before. I mean, I know I've heard this stuff before, but tonight it was just wild. Like the dresser drawer was really crazy because I just told him about that happening last night. And then it happened right when I was on the live in my bedroom. And I was like 8 foot away from it.
Sometimes the more you talk about it, the more you'll stir it up too.
We did. Or trusted. I'm playing
I did. I challenged it.
And then he had me play Christian music, or he played it on the speaker. To me, it wasn't Christian music, but then things just got louder and louder.
Well, first of all, it doesn't like prayer. It doesn't like Christian music.
Have you looked to see if anybody's ever died in the house?
Well, I can't think of his name. I knew the people that lived here when I was a kid, when I was like 10. And he died. The son died. The old lady is still alive, but I can't think of the dad's name. But I had heard that he had died in the house. I mean, these people would be like, she's in her 80s. So her husband would be about that old too. But I just always felt, I don't know, like I don't, like I said, I just feel like I'm visiting here. It's not home to me. And I have it, I have it up for sale. Well, I took it off the market now because I have to have eye surgery and I can't move my animals in the winter. But like I don't want to sell it because of that. I want to go back to Kentucky. But now it's like, man, I want to sell my house, and I hope these people don't do something to where that don't happen.
Has it gotten worse since you put your house for sale?
Yes. And now I just got chills when you said that.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit, my cigarette was on the live. Sorry.
And you knew the people that lived there where the husband passed away, like you knew them personally or you just knew of them?
No, I knew them. I mean, we weren't like friends, but my brother was friends with their son. And I was telling Truss, see, okay, so they weren't wealthy people or anything. They were like Michigan hillbillies. I mean, like she wore a camouflage coat and these fur boots, and he didn't. They just didn't have a lot, okay, and they weren't the cleanest people. But their son would coon hunt with my brother. And when I got to be 10, my parents said I could go with my brother coon hunting. And we'd come over here and we'd pick the son up. His name was Eric, and he was always in the garage working on vehicles. I'm not trying to be mean, but I was 10 years old, okay? And, like, of course, I was 10. Of course, I had a great complexion. But I always used witch hazel on my face. This kid, he would scare you to look at him. He was so homely. He was actually the homeliest person I ever seen. And he had these black rimmed glasses, and they were always like this. And he had major acne. Major. And so one night when we were going to go coon hunting, I grabbed my witch hazel and I brought it. And he was in the garage, and my brother was talking to him, and I spoke up and I said, Eric, I brought my witch hazel. I'm going to fix your face. So his glasses are like this, and I remember him just like doing this look like he was mad as heck at me, and he never spoke to me. Like he shot this, like, it was like, oh my gosh, I could just feel the anger or something. And I asked my brother when we were leaving, I said, I just want to go back home. I don't want to go coon hunting. And that was the last time I ever seen that guy. And I moved to Kentucky, and apparently he died too.
The Eric guy died?
Yeah. And see, my brother, they were like a year apart in age. And so I've heard two different things. I heard he died of a brain tumor.
It wants to come up now. Oh.
And then I heard that he took his own life. But out in my garage, there's a big sign way up on the wall that says Eric's Garage. And I told my friend the other night when this shit was happening, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's mad because I said that about his face. He's getting even with me.
Good morning, Tay.
Morning.
That would make perfect sense. Maybe time to take his sign down and tell him it's time to go. He's not welcome anymore.
See, and I told that to Trust, but I have lost my upper and lower visual field from brain aneurysms, and I lost the sight in my right eye. I only have one left eye right now. Okay, my ceilings are 12-foot ceilings in that garage. So if I climb a ladder, I can't see above me. And if I look down, it's all black to get back down the ladder.
You don't have somebody that could do it?
An old lady friend that's 73 that helps me.
Oh, I don't know if I'd want her on a ladder.
I don't want to either, because it's high. You have to use the biggest ladder I have to get up there.
Okay.
I mean, if I didn't have, if I had all my sight, it wouldn't really bother me. But when you look down and you can't see nothing, it's all black. It's like I'm trying to adjust my life to that.
Yeah, keep your feet on the ground.
And don't look down and don't look straight up. I mean, I'm having eye surgery Monday, so I'll be able to see straight ahead, they say. But I'll never get my upper or lower back again. That's gone for good. But yeah, I want that sign down. And then Trust or somebody said maybe I shouldn't take it down.
I said that you shouldn't take it down because you don't know what it could cause.
Right.
Personally, I feel leaving it up is letting him know it's still his place, which could mean why he's not leaving.
See, right. And I know you don't know the guy. And I'm not saying they were very nice people. Okay, but Eric was, and it wasn't for me. I do not feel like I bullied him by saying I wanted to fix his face. I was trying to be just a nice kid.
Yeah.
But he was bullied like my brother in school badly. Real bad. I mean, even adults bullied him, like the community. I never bullied him. I just wanted to fix his face. Because I thought it was fixable. When I was 10, of course, I didn't have no acne. Now I have what the fuck wrinkles, and I wonder why I have such what the fuck wrinkles living here. But I wasn't making fun of him.
I mean, I want to sit here and I want it to agree to that term, but the thing is,
That I
like,
wasn't.
if you remove that sign, I feel like it's going to get 10 times worse. But then again, I'm starting to realize, well, what if you do remove that sign?
Then he's
Will it
gone.
get better?
He wants to, like, take over, I think. He don't want anyone in that garage and my fainters out there. But what about the house?
Well, here's the thing. If you take that sign down and you tell him he is no longer welcome back here because he passed on, it's the afterlife.
But I should be nice about it because he might. You had to see this guy. I mean, I'm not saying he was mean. He could be when people bullied him. He didn't hit you or nothing. He would get really upset.
Do you know his last name?
Fisher. And see, and that's the thing. I don't have another device. I can't. I'm old school. So Trust tried to look it up, but he said he can't find it.
Yeah, I can't find anything with his date of birth or,
I mean, I don't know his date of birth, but I know that it was like, I want to say 2018 or something he died. Eric Fisher, Vestaburg, Michigan. And then his dad died. His last name was Randall. Don't ask me why there's two different last names. I never could figure that out. But
My son doesn't have mine or my husband's last name.
so I'm thinking I think this lady Carol, the mom, was married to Eric's dad. And maybe this other husband was his second husband that passed away. And someone said he passed away in the house. But Carol's still alive. She's in a nursing home. But Trust couldn't find his obituary.
no, I can't find anything. But I'm starting to think, if he doesn't have an obituary, could it be possible that maybe he didn't want a funeral? Maybe he just...
And they didn't have any money. These people, honestly, they didn't have any money.
Well, there you go. I mean,
They were not well off. I mean,
maybe they just wrapped him up in a blanket or in a white cloth and just been like, this is what we're gonna do, and he's gonna be buried here, and
I hope he's not buried here. But now no, they had no money. I mean, when he died and the husband died, I mean, I felt bad for the poor old lady, because I lost my whole family, and it's hard. I mean, a lot younger than her, but, what was I going to say? But anyway, okay, so when I looked at the house, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I remember them not having a lot, and that's okay, because I don't care what anyone has. But, like, she had a new well put in, and I found paperwork she had left here. And she had Trero Well do it, which is a big well guy here. Very expensive. I'm thinking, how in the heck did she have Trader do this well? She didn't have any money. I know I couldn't come up with money for that. You know what I mean? And I found paperwork that someplace paid for the well and paid to build. There's a wheelchair ramp out here, and paid for that because they didn't have anything. I mean, when I bought this house, every dime that I gave her, she didn't get any of it. She didn't get any of this money at all. It all went to the nursing home because she's a Medicaid patient.
What's her name?
Her name is Carol Randall
Carol?
with a C. And she lived here for years. I mean, like I said, I was 10 years old. I mean, this trailer wasn't here. It was a different one. And then there's another lot on my property with a well, septic, or whatever. And she had a trailer over there that she rented out. So there's like
The thing is that her dogs are sleeping and I can hear tapping going on. So I don't know if it's the cats. I don't know if it's...
No, the cat is by the what is she doing? See, Bentley will do this weird shit too. Look, I can't unplug my phone, but she stares at the refrigerator.
I think that's what cats do, I think.
Oh, and that's my fridge. I mean, I bought the fridge.
Probably from seeing her reflection.
Oh, maybe. But she's always in front of the fridge staring at it.
But
I can drink pop online, can I, on this live thing?
you can drink soda online. I do it all the time.
Okay, I didn't know. This is only my third time now being in a live.
This is my
Well,
second
being
time.
up in my box.
Or in a box. I mean, I'm online, or I'm not live, I guess. And like when I was on, or here with Trust, I don't know, hour or so ago. See, right here, there's this, it's called a gem mirror.
Wait.
I swear to God, I seen eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna mention something. Do you know that? Do you have any other mirrors that are close by each other besides that one?
No.
Okay, then it can't be. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. But I was always told that mirrors can be used for portals.
Yes. I mean, the only other mirror is in the bathroom above the sink and in my bedroom. Now, right here, okay, see, look in this mirror. I put a towel up there because it was when I didn't have power. Let's see. My phone's plugged in. Hold on. See that? Like in the mirror, that's the back door,
Yeah.
which is directly across from the mirror. So there's a window on the door right there where that towel is.
Mhm.
I don't know if that would be the same.
I mean,
I open it during the day, but when I didn't have power, it was so cold in here. I was doing anything to like block cold out, so I put the towel up. But normally I have that open so that that way, and I do that so that if someone's at the door, I can look in this mirror and not go to the door yet. I can see him in the mirror before I answer the door because I live alone.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a specific mirror or any type of like windows. You can still see your reflection out of it.
Right.
So it's still used as a portal.
And normally, like I said, I don't have that towel on that. I have the curtains open on the door. So it would go right directly from the mirror. But they need to exit through that window in the door, not go in that mirror. I'm serious. I know there's something in this house. I mean, you know it too. I mean, I thought I was crazy until my friend Kim, when she was whatever, on Facebook or whatever. She heard the stuff.
Oh,
And like now, my phone, it's at 5% that quick. And you heard what the speaker said about spirits. And then she was telling you, the speaker was telling you about some other device. I don't
okay.
have any
So I don't want you to, um, how can I put it? I don't want you to think like in a negative way. So spirits. So in the afterlife, they think that their mission or their life is done, but they don't want to leave until their whatever it is that they didn't get done yet.
right. Finished business.
Right.
So
And
what do they need so they can go?
I'm starting to think maybe it's not what they need. It is maybe what you need.
I've had a fucked up life the last couple years. Bad stuff. Bad stuff.
I mean, again, like I said, Amber, since she's been up here, the shuffling, the talking, the knocking. I mean, it's over. It's already 4:13 in the morning,
I know.
and it only happens between 1 and 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's sometimes midnight and 3. Or a little after midnight. Because normally Kim's on with me at midnight. Because I usually go out and feed the old goat her mash. But I did it early tonight because I had no one to be on the phone with me. And I wasn't going to like get on your live and say, would you guys go out and help me feed my goat or watch me or...
Right.
So I just did it on my own, like, earlier. And then I came in, but then we shut the speaker off because normally, like I said, I'll stay up till 3, I'll go to bed, shut everything off, I'll let the dogs out, brush my teeth, let the dogs in to go to bed, I'll get in bed, and that damn speaker will shut off. And then Dave starts cooing, and I have to like scream from my bedroom to turn the music back on. But I'm always restless, and I never had an issue sleeping, or I don't have insomnia. I've always been just a night owl, not as late as last night usually, but 3 o'clock. But here, it's like I'm just restless. I mean, when I had the pneumonia, I did sleep, but I didn't feel good, but I wasn't as restless because I was exhausted. But usually I'm just so restless to go to bed and get to sleep and
But
that's
like I said, it could be possibly that their mission was done. But the thing is, when it comes to afterlife, it's not what they need, it is what you possibly need.
No, it's what they need. It's their unfinished business.
I mean, I'm not saying I have a lot of shit, but I mean, I'm happy except for being here. I mean, I'm nervous about my surgery Monday, and I don't want to lose my eyesight again. This is the second time. I have unoperated aneurysms. One fixed one. I had the pneumonia. I have Crohn's disease. I have a lot of health issues that just popped. I mean, I've had the aneurysms and the Crohn's, but everything else all came, the cancer, everything, when I moved in here. I was healthy, even though I had all the brain surgeries. I'm telling you, if you knew me, like I was healthy, I could do anything. I can barely carry my feed bags. I mean, I've lost weight, but I just feel like I don't have any energy here and I never nap. I can't stand napping, except for when I was really sick. And it's like I'll go out and do my chores in the morning. And my animals here, they don't get up until usually about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then I'll come in. Mind you, I've gotten out of bed. I slept all night. And I'm so damn exhausted and tired. And I've fallen asleep in the chair. And I've never done that before. Never in my whole life till I moved here. It's like my energy is zapped, drained.
What's your phone at right now, Jody?
I got it up to 9%.
So I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think that maybe whatever this was trying to drain your battery because it did not want to be on camera.
See? And that's what the speaker told you. And then when you asked it about whatever you asked it, and it said something about the other device.
Well, I said how many spirits were in the house right now.
Oh, yes. And they said, what'd they say?
Sorry, it couldn't connect something,
The
and then they said to the device.
device is not active yet. Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what device? I don't have anything. I'm like Little House on the Prairie. I mean, I have my phone. I have my
But
old phones that are dead.
like I said, these spirits, because my phone's at 98. My phone is completely charged.
And mine was, I mean, when I came in from chores this afternoon, it was 100%.
So again, I'm starting to think whatever you have in your home does not want to be on camera.
And you know, that medium party I told you about, he said that. He said, like, to record a medium reading, you'll never do it. You'll never be able to do it. And he's right, because I tried and it was a bunch of mumble jumble.
So what I'm gonna tell you, and Amber, she can agree with me, but I would suggest getting crosses in the home.
I have that one from
Crosses don't make a difference.
No.
Mm-mm.
So what exactly does she need to do to be able to get rid of this thing for once and for all?
I would say that the sign needs to come down definitely because that's his stuff.
And all my junk's in his garage because I boxed up everything so I was moving.
Stop calling it his garage. It's your garage.
My
That's another
garage.
thing. You're giving him all of this power.
Right. Because I hate that sign.
It is your house. It is your garage. It is your property, and it's time for him to go.
And my poor fainter goat lives out there in the winter because I feel bad for her. And there's been a couple times where I have checked on her. You know what I mean? Because she faints and
But
stuff.
hold on, Jody. What Amber is trying to say, it is your house, your property, your garage. It is no longer
my animals.
his. Hold on. It is no longer his property.
I know, and every time I go out there, I say Eric's garage. I thought I heard that noise again.
No, it is 4:20 in the morning, and the only time that they'll come out and play is between 1 and 3.
Yeah, it's 3:20 where I'm at.
I swear I just heard that noise.
Maybe it's because he's upset.
Hey. Bentley's trying to climb up to the speaker. The cat. Seriously, she is. Bentley, what are you doing?
So again, but like what Amber was saying is that you need to stop calling that his garage.
Right.
You're giving him that power.
But why about the house?
Maybe it's because that's where he passed. Maybe
So they both passed here?
I mean,
if he unalived himself, it could just be that that's home for him. And sometimes when they end their lives instead of naturally, they're stuck. So for him, like, this is my house. Why are you here?
I get that because my brother did that.
Mine too.
And I heard my mother was very religious, but my brother did that 10 days after my dad died. And she would say something about he had to visit, I don't know.
But the thing is, what she's saying is that you're calling that garage his.
By saying
That's
that,
what's
yeah.
giving him the power
Mm-hmm.
to
You
stay.
go out there and you see that big ass sign with those big ass letters that says Eric's Garage. It's all I see when I go feed the goat.
Well, then what you need to do, it is not what you need to do.
Anything
If
else
I
you
have
want?
to, I will come out there and I will definitely take that sign down for you, and I will definitely burn it to the ground. I don't
think
care
it should
whose
be burnt
property.
here.
I don't care
It's
whose
not
property.
like that.
Huh?
I don't think it should be burned on this property.
No, it shouldn't be. It should be taken somewhere away from the house.
Right. Far away. Because there is
But
something about that sign. When I look at it, I just like, and I'm not saying they were bad people. They weren't. But he was he was the only child. And he was he had what do you call it? Like a chip. Is that what you call it? Chip on your shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just from the bullying, and I get that. But I wasn't bullying him. I really wasn't. I did not say it mean like. I was
Okay,
like
but
a happy 10-year-old. Want to fix his face.
Jody, what you're doing is you're giving him the power to stay. That
I am.
sign that you have out in that garage is his property. So he's starting to think, oh, she still has this sign up, so this house is technically still mine.
Right. And I have a goat out there and 2 chickens, and I'm a junk, and he used it to work on cars. Like it was always clean and spotless, and you know.
So instead of calling it his garage, Jody, what you need to start doing is saying, this is my home. That is my garage.
I'll call it my barn, since the goat's in there. It's Wilma's garage, Wilma's barn. Wilma and her 2 chickens, Ned and Paula.
So, again, like I said, it is your house, your garage. That is your safe haven.
I don't feel like it.
Ooh, I like how you said safe haven.
It's not. That's not how I feel here. I'm telling you. I've never felt so not at home in a home in my life.
It's because you're giving him that power, Jody. You're getting terrified of him being there.
And I'm not even terrified. It's like I'm agitated.
Well,
like
that's
I've never been that way.
That's what he wants you to feel. He wants you to feel agitated, and he wants you to make certain moves, and
like I get pissed off, just to put it blunt.
You're gonna feel confused on why you're still staying there. You're gonna feel absolutely confused.
Oh, I am. I don't. Like I said, I feel like I'm visiting and I want to go home. That's what I feel like.
So at this point, I'm letting Amber take over, and you're gonna want to listen to what she's got to say, because she can pronounce it better than I can.
I'm just digging through the internet to see if I can find.
You can't find Eric Fisher either?
No.
How weird.
So what I'm starting to think is that he was buried on that property.
Oh my God.
Well, there would still be, like, proof that he passed.
Well, except for now, the 2 funeral homes that we use here, around here, and I'm not kidding you one bit, an obituary is between $500 and $800.
What?
Yes, I'm telling you, it is. And that woman, there's no way she could ever pay for that. I don't know how she would have paid for a funeral for her husband and him, because when my dad and my brother died 10 days apart, it cost my mom $27,000 back then. That was in December 93.
And there he goes again.
Dave, he's upset. His radio's been shut off a while. Dave, your music's off. That is weird that I thought I heard something at first, but
Well, like I said, I'm starting to feel like he was buried there for a reason. So if he's buried there, then that's his burial ground.
and where was the dad buried?
Who knows where the dad was buried?
I mean, I didn't know in Michigan. I know years ago you could be buried on your own property. And like in Kentucky, if you have over an acre, there's lots of people buried on their own property. But well, I guess if it's ashes,
I mean, that could be a point where you're getting at, because if he was cremated, then there's a box somewhere.
and that's all they could afford. They wouldn't have been able to afford much. I mean, they didn't have money. And she definitely didn't when the husband passed. But I think no, the husband passed first and then the son passed, kind of like my family. Not so close together, but I mean, they're nice. She's a happy old lady. I mean, she's a really nice lady and goes to church every Sunday. I mean, I think she does in the nursing home still. What I can't say is the son was that religious. I never knew him to be like very religious like her. I mean, he wasn't mean. I seen him get upset when people bullied him. He didn't like haul off and hit him or anything. He just was kind of, it hurt. I mean, it hurt him and then he would get agitated.
So that comes with, was there a funeral? Was he buried somewhere, or was he buried in the home?
That's why I can't believe that you can't find the obituary, because I remember it was before I moved to Kentucky the first time that he passed. I'm like, oh my God, Eric Fisher passed away. And then I immediately thought about me saying I wanted to fix his face, and I felt bad when I heard he passed away. And then someone said, oh, he had a brain tumor. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have all these aneurysms. Ain't that weird that he had a brain tumor? Well, then someone else told me that he took his own life.
Do you, by any chance, have a library?
Yeah, we have a library.
Okay, so today's Wednesday, so Thursday morning, instead of being on live, I want you to go to the library Thursday morning, and I want you to try to look up that name.
Yeah, because I know there's an obituary. I think somehow I seen it on my phone. Or somebody sent it to, I don't know, I can't remember. But then I remember, or wait a minute, I have that background check stuff. So I ran a background check on the property before I bought the place. That's how it was. And I seen Eric Fisher, relative deceased, and then the dad's name, I can't remember his darn name, his first name, but his last name was Randall. So I think Eric had a different dad or something. I think Carol was his mom, but then he might have had a different dad or something. Because that's the only kid she had. She has a nephew.
Well, because I looked up if because there's that lake there that's near you, but I was looking up if you were on a Indian burial ground. No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, you're not. I looked it up. I looked on every page.
Okay.
So I'm starting to think if he was buried there, what was the purpose?
That she wouldn't have no money. And she was alone. She had to be in a nursing home. Maybe he was just maybe she had his ashes and had someone bury him here because they lived here their whole lives. Like I have my dogs that have passed away, my little dwarf donkey. I have their ashes and I'm going to be cremated whenever something happens to me and I want to be with them.
Your donkey?
Yeah, she had a donkey.
He was he was my he was my world. He only lived till he was 5. He had bad issues and he was a dwarf and his mom abandoned him and he was a pretty famous donkey. I still get messages from people like all over the world that will see the reruns of the show. And when I moved to Kentucky, this is a cute story. I was looking for houses the first time and I was in this little IGA and I was going to get some cracker bologna, they call it, for a snack. I was hungry. And this little girl, I heard her mom say, I don't know, go ask her. So she comes up and she tugs on my sweater and she was the cutest little girl and she had curly hair like I normally have, but I got rained on today. And she kind of looked like a mini me. She had blonde curly hair and the prettiest blue eyes. And she came up and she tugged on my sweater and she said, are you Fagan's mommy? In her little southern accent. And I'm like, that was my donkey's name. And I'm like, yes, I am. And she said, can I have your autograph? And I'm like, and I kind of chuckled and her mom shook her head. And I'm like, of course you can. And her mom said that I don't have any of this fancy TV or nothing, but there's a thing that you hook to your TV and you can record shows. And she said that they had to record that show so she could watch Fagin the donkey and the girl with the curly hair over and over and over because Fagin did 2 episodes for Dr. Pol. And I haven't got to watch them because I don't have TV. But I did 5 episodes total with different animals. But Fagin was like, people email me and see him on the show because he's still in the reruns. Because he passed away. It was a sad thing. The day he passed away, the producer flew in from California to meet him. And he didn't get to meet him.
But the thing that doesn't make sense to me, and it's still not standing out to me. I mean, I know that you said that it was because they didn't have money.
And they didn't. They were very poor people.
So I'm starting to wonder, because they had them cremated, why not go spread their ashes out to where the husband and the son wanted to be? I mean, I'm pretty sure that they had favorite spots that they would normally go to.
These people, if you knew them, they were a lot of people did make fun of them because, for one, they never went anywhere. She went to church, and the church is just right up here, right up the road. I don't think he left the house much, just to go to the store. We had an old store we called Uncle Paul's uptown with a wooden floor. And then he never left this damn garage except to go coon hunting with my brother. And my brother didn't go coon hunting every weekend or nothing. But he was always out there in the garage working on cars. He didn't have friends. He didn't go anywhere. Like, they lived here their whole lives. I'm assuming they would have spread the... What I think now is that she had to get rid of everything because she was going into a home. She got no money out of the house. The nursing home got it. Everything she owned, she had to get rid of. You can't take a whole lot to a nursing home. So I'm thinking maybe she thought, well, I want to spread their ashes here before I leave. Maybe they haven't been here that long.
That is a good point.
You know, because you can't take... She had to get rid of everything. Her cats. It was sad for her. And that's why she left these 2 chairs for me, and she left me her vacuum, and then her nephew, I guess, sold everything. She didn't have a whole lot. Craft stuff, and she really didn't have anything. Because I let her nephew store it in half of the garage until he could get it, because I moved here in the winter. So she didn't have much. I think she basically took her clothes with her and some pictures. So I'm thinking they're spread out here. And one of them's spirit isn't at ease or something. Or they don't like me.
I wonder if it's. I wonder if they're upset with the fact that they're no longer here with us, and they're like, "Well, this is my home. What do you
Right, and I
do?"
get that with those people. This would have been a mansion to them, even the shape it was in when I bought it before I remodeled. It would have been a mansion to them. I mean, she was proud of this place, even with the orange shag carpet.
What's wrong with orange shag carpet?
Oh, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was bad. It was really in bad shape. Like, it wasn't fluffy no more. You couldn't, like, vacuum it and even get it to stand up. So it wasn't really even shag anymore. And the cupboards were absolutely horrible. Gross. I, like, would never put food in them. So I just ripped them all out and ripped this wall out that was between the kitchen and living room and opened the kitchen up and put new cupboards, flooring, all new light fixtures and plug-ins and outdoor hydrant. There wasn't even a place for outdoor water. I mean, she took care of it because I had a well and septic inspection done and it was perfect. Maybe she couldn't see. I mean, I know how it is. I probably have cobwebs that I miss because I can't see above me. I just guess. You know what I mean? When I'm vacuuming, or maybe there's a cobweb there. I mean, it sucks when you lose your sight, you know? So, I mean, because it was gross. It was dirty. The kitchen was dirty, greasy. Like, I burnt the cupboards because they were horrible. Not her fault. I mean, they didn't have anything. But soap, I mean, you can't, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything bad. They already got me in the doghouse.
I mean, I'm starting to think. I'm starting to feel like the reason why she decided to bury him there is because at first it was their home. This
Right,
is where they knew this is my home. This
right.
is where I grew up. I'm not finished just quite yet.
And you know, I think, well, maybe because where the garage sits, I bought 2 carports for like hay and the goat, the one old goat, and the donkeys for shelter. And where the garage sits, the donkey pasture is just to the right of that, and then their shelter is behind it. So then I'm wondering, man, if they spread the ashes, are my donkeys where they spread them? Like, is that my pasture? Like, is that upsetting? Because the rest is kind of like woods, and where the pasture is was like a clearing.
So, like you said, because you keep calling it his
Mm,
garage.
I know. I don't know why I do that.
Because of that sign.
I know, and I keep seeing it. Like right now, I can see that sign. It drives me crazy. I just want to attempt to climb up that ladder, and I don't know if it's screwed to the wall or hanging on a nail, or because I can't see above me. I can't see what it's. I can just see Eric's garage when I step far away and look at it. The minute you walk in the door and you look, you can see Eric's garage. And even though he wasn't a mean person, I can see where that is his garage. That would be his garage. I could just see that about him, knowing him, because he was probably proud of that. Because I don't even think he finished school. I think he just worked on cars, and he was a good mechanic.
You'd be surprised how many uneducated people can build a motor.
Yes, and he was always in the garage or coon hunting. And I don't think he ever bathed either, but they weren't very clean people.
But if there is a way for you to remove that sign, and then you're, you know, you're gonna want to repeat that prayer that I've told you about, and I read it to you.
And ditch the sign somewhere. That sounds
Exactly.
good.
And then let him know he is not to follow you home.
I know, maybe I have the nephew's phone number. Maybe I should nicely call him and say, I took the sign down. Would you like that for a keepsake of your cousin? It's her nephew, so that'd be his cousin.
I
And then
mean,
he could
Do
have
you
it.
know what's his name?
The nephew?
Yeah.
Hold on, I still have the note on my fridge. He wrote me if I needed anything. Mark. Oops, Mark Fisher. MarcFisher. I think he lives in Elma or Edmore. Elma, maybe? If I could get to my background report stuff, I could check. But I can't do that when I'm on live. And I don't have another device, no matter what my speaker says. Or whoever has this device in my house that isn't whatever it told Trust.
but like I said, maybe if you get a hold of the nephew and be like, hey, I took the sign down. Would you like it for a keepsake? I
Right.
mean,
I
I
just
mean,
thought of that.
what harm could that do?
Because obviously his last name's Fisher and Eric's is Fisher, but Carol's was Randall. I'm thinking Eric's dad was not the man that lived here. I don't ever remember another man when I was even 10 years old. I just remember the husband that passed away was always here. I don't know what happened to Eric's dad. Because his last name is Fisher and this Mark's last name is Fisher. I don't know. I do know that, she went to church because she went to the same church I did as a kid, right up the road here, because my farm was just 2 miles east of here. The farm I sold when I moved to Kentucky. Beautiful place. Dumb, dumb, dumb. But anyways, they didn't go anywhere. He went to the store. Oh, in the gas station. My uncle owned the gas station and gave Eric a job pumping gas after school and changing tires and stuff like that. But other than that, I never seen her really leave the house except to go to church. And I don't remember the husband going to church.
Oh,
But it's weird that you can't find the obituary. That's just, I wish I could think of the dad's name. Randall. His last name's Randall. I can't remember. Should I ask my speaker?
Can.
Let me go ask. Okay, Google. Where does... Okay, wait. Okay, Google. Can you find Eric Fisher's obituary from Vestaburg, Michigan?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, Google. Can you find Eric Fisher's obituary from Vestaburg, Michigan?
Sorry, I don't understand.
What do you know? Oh my God.
You should ask that.
Okay, Google. What do you know?
I remember you told me. My favorite color is yellow.
What? Now that does freak me out. That's my favorite color. I can't believe I told the speaker that was my favorite color. Yellow is my favorite color. Oh my God. Okay, Google. How far away from home am I?
8893 Sanders Road is 13 feet away from your current location by car.
Well, shit, I'm still 13 foot away. I ain't got home yet. Oh, that was 2 hours ago. First, I was 30 foot away. Unfortunately, I'm still at 13 feet away. I just can't seem to get home. Okay, Google. Who lives at this address?
You can find me on all kinds of devices, like phones and Google Home. Diggs, if you ask me. If you're okay sharing where you live, I can give you local weather forecasts, directions to places of interests, and info on nearby events.
You just told me
Do you
where I
want to give
lived.
me your home address?
You have my home address. Did you?
Oh,
I couldn't find anything related to home address.
You just said it when you said I was 13 minutes away from home. What is wrong with her? Okay, Google, what is wrong with you?
Sorry to hear that. What needs to be improved?
You.
Should I send your feedback?
Never mind.
No problem.
Oh my God. Okay, Google. How far away from home am I now?
If you drive, your current location is 13 feet away from 8893 Sanders Road.
And that's my address, dumbass. But you don't know my address. Okay, Google. Who is Carol Randall?
Here you go.
Here you go. What? She's not saying anything. Okay, Google. Can you find obituaries?
You don't see any Chromecasts or cast-enabled TVs linked to your account. You can add devices in the Google Home app.
I don't have another device. I don't have anything that you keep saying.
this is just too funny.
I don't think. Okay, Google. What is an obituary?
According to Wikipedia, an obituary is an article about a recently deceased person. Newspapers often publish obituaries as news articles. Although obituaries tend to focus on positive aspects of the subject's life, this is not always the case.
But you can't find obituaries. Mm. Okay, Google. Where do I live?
8893 Sanders Road, Vesterberg, Michigan, 48891 is 40 feet away.
Oh, now I'm 40 feet from home. Where am I going? I walk fast in this ice.
And good night.
Forget you. Oh my gosh. I'm 40 foot from home now again. I just can't seem to get home. I just can't make it. Just when I think I'm almost home. I told you I wasn't home. I told y'all I didn't feel like I was home. It's okay, Dave.
Who's Dave?
My bird. His music isn't on and he's upset.
So you have birds, donkeys, and a cat?
And 2 pigs and 2 goats and turkeys and chickens and ducks.
Ah! I had a pig named Bacon when I was a kid.
My friend calls my one pig.
Hold on, guys. Hello, Angie girl. Do you know that you're in the box?
I was tapping the screen like I used to do.
Wait. Hello, meet Zach Bagans.
Oh.
This is too
Dave, do you want your music on?
funny. They obviously didn't like me.
Okay, Google. Play Pandora Coffee House Radio.
Okay. You're a playlist for Coffee House Radio. Here you go.
Sounds like the volume went up.
Oh, this is funny. I need to invite this guy back up in here in the box. I really want to know if he's a real Zach Bagans.
He's a what? I can't see that.
Oh yeah, the volume went up.
I know, that's what I thought. I gotta plug my phone back in. Okay, Google. Volume down to 2.
Oh,
I think Tay was getting scared when she heard those noises.
I'm having network shit. Okay, let me ask you this,
Oh,
meet Zach Bagans.
so am I.
Are you the legit Zach Bagans?
I'm having loads of network shit. My cat's chasing something in the kitchen that isn't there.
Yes, I am. Check out my new video on my page.
Is Meet Zach Bagans famous or something?
Yes, he is the most famous #1 ghost hunter Lita.
Ghost hunter?
Yep, he's a ghost hunter.
Well, shit, he better get his butt here. He better dispose of that sign for me in my garage. Get these people out of here, whoever they are, or person, or
Yes, I am. I am check out my new videos on my page. This is a new account because the other one has been outdated.
I'll follow him if he's legit.
I really want to know if he's legit.
Yeah, because there's only 38 followers and 30 following. What if it could be an imposter?
That's what I'm saying.
I've been scammed, so now I'm on the lookout for all that. I think he's fake. It's a new one, okay? I don't know. Can you prove it? Oh, it is verified account. There's so many scammers anymore.
Oh, she's saying it's not a verified account.
Then he's blowing smoke. He's a fake. Then. I can't text you.
Okay, well, if you're the real Zach Bagans.
Text you or message you.
I don't know.
How come you can't prove it here? Why do we have to text you?
Yeah, why don't you come up in the box and actually let's hear your voice and make sure that you're the legit Zach Bagans.
You could be from Nigeria. Trying to scam people. Like all the men that come in your inbox and say, "Hey, beautiful."
Can I send you money?
Yeah. And I tell you to go get. I'd been scammed by my own boyfriend that knew me and his grandparents, so I can't send a video here. You can get in a box, though. Trust can invite you in a box. We don't want a video. What are you going to send a video of?
But my
Yeah, but
page would get nattered.
Well,
Dude, you can talk on the box. Here,
Right.
I'll invite you. Hold on. There you go, dude.
That'd be a lot better. Then we can all be here and you can talk to us all and you can tell us your skills to get rid of Ghost. I look like I have bedhead and what the fuck wrinkles and I'm in a box. So did you invite him, Trust?
I did invite him.
Well, why won't he come up? Come on, Zach. Come on down to the Price is Right.
You know what, Zach Bagans? I'm starting to think that you're a bogus account, bro.
Fake. You're probably you wanted to send a video. My dog's crying. Zach, my dog is crying. One that don't cry. Because there's spooks in my house.
he's not even responding to anything that we're saying about him.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you, Zach. Come on.
The real Zach Bagans wouldn't take these type of hits.
Right.
I don't know.
He's
Okay,
fake.
moving on.
He's
Back to
fake.
the other thing that we were talking about.
Thanks for all your help, Zach. You shouldn't have poor network. You should have the best if you're like famous.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never had Wi-Fi, and I'm on my phone on Wi-Fi and doing pretty good in a podunk town. Fine. Come on up. Come on, Zach. We need your help with ghost hunting.
Come on, Zach.
Come on, Zach. I have to go to bed in 15 minutes because I gotta feed my donkeys in the morning.
Oh, it just said Zach's not available to go live.
Why? Come on, Zach.
Oh.
We believe you. We believe in you. You're the legit thing. We were just kidding. Where's here at? Where are you at that you have network issues? Did you lose power and Wi-Fi or what? Well, we don't believe you, so I guess we're cool.
Who says that?
The real Zach would not have network issues and not say, if you don't believe me, then it's cool, because that's kind of narcissistic. Wi-Fi is poor here. You must live in a podunk town worse than me. I even have fiber optic here. What state are you? What state are you in, Zach? Were you in a different country? You must be in a different country. Are you from Nigeria?
You come to Las Vegas. Boy,
Yeah. I'm not too far from there. I'm only a couple miles, like, really from Vegas, the Vegas line. Like, but I can't afford a motel or anything. Could you put me up? I'm in Henderson. Do you know where Henderson is? I was kidding about that podunk town. I'm really from Henderson, Nevada. Henderson, Nevada.
oh.
How far are you from there?
Robert Randall?
Robert. Bob. See, I told Trust I thought his name was Bob. I think that was the dad. I want to say his name was Bob.
Yeah.
Or
My
whatever.
grandfather was Grandpa Bob, but it was Robert.
Right. Is he from... Now I'm going to say...
He's a
Is he
name
from...
registered to your address.
Okay. That's him, Bob. So does it say Eric?
I haven't got that far.
Okay. I knew.
I just found Carol,
Okay.
and it says a name associated with her is Robert.
Okay, so Eric will be on there, and Mark. I just moved to Henderson, Nevada. Like, just in the last week.
I don't know why I haven't even blocked you yet, bro.
I'm
If
waiting
you're,
to see if he can get me that room in Henderson. I know there's motels there. I mean, I have my own place in Henderson, but. Or like you could get me a place in Vegas. Can you, Zach? You wanted us to come there. He's not answering me. Are you still in here, Zach? I think he left.
yeah, he left. I don't see him on my viewers list no more.
Well, that cheap ass. He didn't want to get me a room. He wanted us to come to Vegas. God, it's too bad that Vegas has poor Wi-Fi. That sucks. That must be awful. Big city like that, no Wi-Fi. He went on to try to scam someone else. Isn't that crazy how these people do that?
Yeah.
Steal other people's profiles, and I'm so alert to that now after that idiot did all that crap to me. Someone I knew for so long. I mean, normally it's military scams or people like this, but to know someone and they do it to you, steal your identity, and oh, it's just crazy.
People just suck.
They do. And this guy's grandparents helped him do it to me, and they're in their 80s.
Oh, wow.
And they're still helping him, even though I hunted him down. He's in prison. Now he's scamming from prison. And they help him. And I think they're doing other shady crap for him, just like the shady crap he did on the outside with homeless people. And I will find those missing homeless. I will, if it's the last thing I do. Once I get my eyesight Monday, I'm going to be golden. I can't wait. At least I'll be able to see straight ahead 2020. This one eye crap is for the birds. Very difficult.
Hello there, MM.
Hello,
How can I help you?
how are you?
How old are you?
You're a cute little guy.
14.
Ooh,
Goodbye.
you
Yeah,
can't be
I knew
on.
that was a kid.
You need to go like to kindergarten or something. Kindergarten roundup. Good thing I didn't mess with them.
Okay, let's do this.
I was gonna see if they were ghost hunters.
Let's do this. Do 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 do.
Oh, this curl right here is in my face.
Here y'all go.
What does that mean?
21 and plus.
Oh, that's probably a good idea anyways. That
Hey,
way,
MM, why don't you get out of my life, you little 14-year-old boy?
yeah, this is, unrated for you. We talk about some shady stuff. I think sometimes these apps, just knowing what I know about the world now, I think you should have to show your ID or something.
Does your mom know that you're on this app, young man?
Probably not. Or they do and they don't care. It's so scary to have kids be on stuff like this. Especially all these men that message women like, hey, beautiful, hey, gorgeous. Can I ask you a question? They'll say, no, you can't. Or you just keep on leading them on and then bust them for scamming. Dave's going to sleep. He's finally got his music on. Have you found Eric yet?
No.
What the heck? That is so weird. I know he passed away. And I know, I swear I seen his obituary when he first passed. That someone sent it to me or something. So Bob was his name. Bob and Carol. So maybe he wouldn't be on Bob's obituary if that's not his dad or something. But God, he lived here forever. That's just so weird. It's like he's just fallen off the face of the earth.
You're sure it was like the right obituary? People have the same name.
Oh, yeah, because it was like a big thing here in Vesterbur because they were locals forever and how he had passed away. And I'm not the only one. Okay, I wasn't. There were a lot of mean people to them, but I'm not the only one that thought he was literally scary looking. Seriously. So, like, when he passed away, it was like the talk of the town, What are you crying for now, Millie? What do you want? You did this yesterday at this time. What? You can go to bed on your own if you want. What do you want? I'm going to have to unplug my phone. I'm just going to have to set my phone down. Do you want out? Hold on, let me take my glasses off. Yeah. On. Hurry up. Be careful, it's icy.
Good morning. Are you half awake? How old's your little girl, Trust?
She's 3.
She looks just like you.
Sadly, I had to remove all my flipping videos and pictures of her off TikTok because of all these weirdos.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
I'm just waiting on to see if Cadillac is going to close today because I just got a notification on my phone saying that the Cadillac school is going to be opening 3 hours late.
You guys have a big snowstorm?
Oh yeah, and it It froze as well.
Oh. Well, I hope you keep that there. I have a
Oh,
friend that moved over by, oh, I can never remember the name of the town. Like, he's near Flint, I believe, but anytime he comes to visit, the weather just turns bad, so we tell him stay away now.
oh, Zach Bacon's is back.
North Branch, that's where he lives. Are you near there?
I am not now.
I'm getting it. Not fast enough, huh? Here. Want this?
Oh, it's cold out. Hey, look, come on. Okay.
Jody, our little friend Zach Bacon's is back.
Well, must be he got his Wi-Fi fixed in Vegas. Hey, Zach, how's it going? You must have got your Wi-Fi fixed quick. Or you were looking for that room for me in Henderson. You can come on up now, Zach, in a box. I thought we shut the bedroom light off.
We did. Why? No way.
Yeah, I didn't notice that when I let the dogs out. I know we shut it off.
It was off.
What the hell? Now Millie's back here.
Hi, Nelly. Hi, babies.
Now you're not grumpy.
Hi, baby.
You don't look so mad.
Oh, the cutie pie.
Ah, yeah, right. You're the dog from hell, aren't you? Yes,
Turn the
not
fucking
yet.
camera off. Let's talk.
He is not. She's kind of... She's psychopath. Okay, we're shutting the bed. Are you gonna... Do you want the electric blanket on? If you're gonna go to bed? Here. Let me turn the blanket on for you.
Yeah,
Now
that's
listen.
not a dog. That's a kid.
I know. Now listen. Do not take my pillow and don't take my blankets off the bed. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Thank you for that. That was wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. Lay down, please, and don't tear the bed apart. Okay, don't unmake it. Don't open it. You lay right here on top. No. Okay. Thank you. Look at.
He,
Okay,
he,
you can't.
he is gone once again.
Oh, he left. Damn it.
Yep.
Well, poop on him. Millie, I
Yeah,
thought
he
you were
didn't
going to
like being
bed.
called out.
Mildred. Good Lord. I turned the blanket on for you.
And We did shut off that light.
I thought we did. Because I just shut it off. I just shut it off. So, we'll see. Brr, I'm cold. I just had like a cold chill. Whew. Brr, Millie, go back to bed. I thought you were going to bed. I turned the blanket on. You didn't get up until almost 2 o'clock today. Yesterday. You need to go to bed. Oh, come on, Benjamin. Hold on. You can jump up here. I don't know why you make me lift you. Okay, get up here. Lay down. You're kind of cold, too. You should have put your sleeper on. Millie, leave him alone. And he won't get mad. Bully. I know, Benjamin. She's a bully. It's okay. Okay. Now everybody be good.
I'm really starting to think that there's more than the issue.
I can't believe nobody can find Eric Fisher.
I'm on like Michigan obituaries, legacy.
Right. That is just so weird. But you found Bob's obituary?
No.
What?
No, I didn't even
Morning,
look into
Crystal.
him because it
Oh,
was just the name that was associated with Carol.
maybe she offed him herself, the old lady. I don't know.
You know, they have all that weird stuff that happens in Michigan. Maybe he's not even her kid.
Right. Yeah, I never could figure out the different why his last name is Fisher, but this nephew's last name, Mark, is Fisher. So she must have been married twice or something. I wonder what happened to the first husband, that Eric's dad. Maybe he's out back here.
That's what I was just saying.
No, that's what I'm thinking now. Maybe he's in the donkey pasture. I mean, there's some woods, but I pastured in half of it, half of the property, and then the other property is just a slab for another mobile home with a well and or a septic and drain field. So there's not any. I mean, you can't bury someone in, by a drain field or septic or well. So it'd have to be my pasture. They're out there in the pasture with the donkeys. They're probably not well rested because my Henny out there, he's kind of ornery. He protects those donkeys. I mean, he gets rid of possums and coons like in an instant. He likes strangers in the pasture. That's just so weird that there's no obituary.
Twisted one.
Because you can have an obituary if you put it like on just online, it's free.
I'm starting to feel like I said, I feel like he was buried on the property, like I've been saying.
Yeah, but not legally. I'm beginning to think she offed him, the old lady. I mean, I remember people saying that Eric Fisher, passed away. They're like, hey, did you hear that Eric Fisher died? And because he was like a big name in town, only because he was so scary looking. And he truly was scary looking. It wasn't his fault, but he was one scary dude. And I just wanted to fix his face. I thought witch hazel would fix it. As an adult now, I know that witch hazel ain't gonna fix my what the fuck wrinkles. So it ain't gonna fix his. Maybe he took it wrong. I mean, maybe he thought I was bullying him, and then he said, oh, she bought my house. She bought that place. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna be the black cloud that follows her and kicks her when she's down. That's what I feel like living here. Like nothing goes right.
Like, okay, so Amber, she was in the room, the one that has the light on, and
Hmm.
it it started feeling like she couldn't breathe.
Oh, I couldn't when that front of that dresser. Oh my gosh, that like took my breath away because I was showing you out the window. Like I couldn't. I was like gasping. Seriously. I mean, I know I'm getting over pneumonia, but that freaked me out.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm starting to wonder if he's trying to do
Off
more
me.
than, yeah.
I have two. And these old people that come and help me, like they're in their 70s, but I mean, they knew him too. They knew Carol and all of them. And they just see all the bad stuff that's happened to me. Every day there's something new. Every single day. And they're beginning to think that the old man, the old lady's husband that helps me, he's like, you sure that old Eric ain't out here just clubbing you? I'm like, I don't know. I think he is. And I don't want neither one of them to climb up a 12-foot ladder to try to get that sign down. They're old. And he has to have heart surgery the day after my eye surgery. You know what I mean? So I don't want to. I'm trying to think what I could reach up there and just bust it off the wall. But I don't know if it's screwed on or I think it's screwed right to the wall.
But like I said, um, that's something that we got to be careful of because what?
Not to break it.
Well, I mean, first we were hearing, the slow clap, like somebody
Right.
was applauding you, or
Yeah. And then it turned into no.
and then it was like shuffling, like somebody was shuffling up. Oh yeah, you missed that part,
Yes,
Amber.
that was loud at the end. That was the old man, I bet. That was the dad.
The shuffling?
Yeah.
Yes. It was very loud.
So right now that she has slippers on, but they're not like,
But I was sitting down.
yeah.
I was sitting in my chair. This was like in the hallway.
Hmm.
I mean, I have slippers on, and I made a noise to show Trust what mine sounded like, but mine sound totally different than that noise. It was like, you know those old men's slippers that are corduroy and they have the cheap sole?
Yeah.
That's what I picture that sound was. Like an old man shuffling his feet.
You're okay. It's okay. My dog totally just sat up and started growling into the
Oh my
unknown.
goodness. Oh my, he's getting my energy. He's getting.
Oh, now the other one's barking. My daughter must have gotten up. Or not. Come on,
My God.
get out of my
I
kitchen.
thought Molly would go to bed on her own, but she won't.
Maybe my dogs are feeding off your energy.
That's what I was just gonna say. I mean, I'm always a hyper person, but here it's just like I am rattled. Like I am like I just get like something always happens bad outside when I'm doing chores and I just say, "What the like kick me when I'm down. What the hell?" I mean, like falling straight on my chest after my sternum was inflamed. I had pneumonia. And that happened yesterday and like there was nothing there. It's like I just like what the heck? I don't know. I mean, I could do my chores with my eyes closed. I mean, I'm only doing them now with one eye, but still, I don't fall.
I'm starting to feel like, oh, and then we don't know where this big boom or big bang came from, but that was clear as day.
Yeah. And like the night my gate was open and then my fencer don't work anymore. It's junk. And that's electric. So my donkeys don't even have a fence, hot fence. And that was brand new. Like, not old at all. Fencers last forever.
So we don't know if it came from the hallway. We don't know if it came from the door. We don't know if it came from a window.
It sounded like outside, kind of, but it was loud. That was loud. And
And
then
it's
that
not
last,
from the snowstorm?
huh?
No,
And it's not from the snowstorm?
No. I mean, we
it
got
was like
ice last night.
a
Well, this morning.
bang off a window or a door.
Or the house. Like, or maybe it was inside. And like I was telling Trust, like, I know we got ice this morning, okay? But like, we had that warm weather, and everybody's yard around me is thawing, and mine is like a whole ice rink everywhere. Everywhere I have to walk. It's just all ice. Nothing has melted here like everybody else because it's too cold here. I don't think they're good spirits. I don't know.
Well, you could be on to something, Jody.
And now I can't even find the obituaries and they passed. Like, where the heck are they? Because if you do an obituary and you can't afford it for the paper, because they are very costly here, if you put it on like Facebook, whatever, I don't know if you can say that on here, but it's free.
They say Book of Faces.
Okay, Book of Faces. That's free.
I'm starting to wonder because you keep saying because every time that you bring up Robert
That's
and you keep bringing up Bob, but the thing is when you're saying these two people who have passed, you keep calling the garage
I
his.
know, and I don't know why I do that. Because every time I do that, now you just said that I see that sign.
Yeah,
It
that's
bugs
like
me.
it's called a third eye visual.
It bugs me. Like I can see it plain as day, and I'm in the house. My goat probably is getting into everything and being naughty out there because she is like spooked by him. Because don't goats see more than? Don't they see stuff like cats do?
I don't
Like
know anything about goats.
I heard that
But
like goats.
we do know about children.
I mean, I don't have any kids, but that goat is always like the few times I've checked on her in the night, she's looking starry eyed and she's standing up stiff like when she just got done fainting. And she should be sleeping. It's just weird. And I put her damn stall mats right at the same end where that sign is. So that's where her bed is, where she sleeps.
Like I've been trying to tell you is that every time that you bring up their names, you keep calling the garage his,
No. I
his.
know, and I don't know why. It's the goat's
And
garage.
I'm trying to put my tongue on the top of it, but if that's where he built his cars, that's where he had his tools, and
Right.
then that's where he built his sign that's still hanging up.
And I
I'm
always have stuff come up missing. That's the other thing. And
I'm
nobody
starting
finds
to
it.
hold on. I'm starting to think, what if something went wrong in the garage, and maybe and this is my opinion, for the 32 people that are in here, I'm starting to feel like if something went wrong, maybe he had his head on something, and then it just
I could
that's what.
see with those 12-foot ceilings if he had like something on a chain fall or hoist or that could be possible. Because you know how when someone passes, there's always rumors of how they pass, and I've heard so many different. I heard he had a brain tumor, and then I heard he took his own life. which I thought was strange because him and my brother were so close coon hunting. They weren't close friends, they just coon hunted together. And knowing my brother took his own life, I thought, man, that's weird. But now I don't even know. There ain't even no obituary.
Hey, you guys want to hear something really scary?
Might as well.
You guys know the exorcism house?
Where's that?
That's in Ohio.
Okay. I think I
Well,
heard that.
the Zach Bagans crew
The
was a
real
very,
Zach Bacon.
yes, the real Zach Bagans, yes. Anyway, their crew was the very first people to put on that property.
Really?
Yeah, but the thing is, according to what my mom has told me when I was young, is supposedly we owned that property, supposedly. But I was very tiny.
Oh my goodness.
That would be really cool.
And I'm trying to figure out if we did own it, then why not stay? I mean, I get it's a haunted place, but hey.
Maybe they were bad spirits.
Well, that's where the first exorcism took
Right.
place.
Ugh. That would have to be bad. I think these guys are just out here in the pasture. Like,
But anyway, this page isn't about me. This is about Jody. This is about what her issue.
I'm just glad y'all seen it because my friend Kim's the only one that's seen it. And I mean, my friend Linda, the old lady, I mean, she was here the day the burner came on. And then, like I said, when I had power, before the power went out, I woke up in the cold water and the bathroom sink was running. And there is something about a tap running. I can't remember from like the spirit world or something. But I don't remember what. Or I'm seeing I'm cold again. Like, it's cold in here, like breeze or something. Like,
But
Benjamin, you're on my blanket. Are you cold, buddy?
so every time that I wake up, so I have this. It's called Jim Bean. It's called
Sure. Gosh.
the bourbon whiskey. So every morning that I wake up, I go over there, I open it, and I smell it, and it helps me clear my sinuses. And hey,
Oh,
I'm all for it.
maybe that's what I need. My sinuses are still blocked from that pneumonia or something. Whatever.
I mean, I people say that I have, even though that I have drank on live before, yes, but with Jim Bean, I will not drink it because
Right.
a it doesn't taste good because I've even tried it before and it does not taste good. So then I'm like, you know what? I'll just have it there. Just every time that I get up in the morning, I'll just smell it, and then my sinus will be clear for the day.
Now, I have years and years ago, we had a Halloween party. Years ago. I never drank or did anything. And people were drinking. And I did drink some of that Jim Beam, and I thought it tasted good.
Well, the only thing that I like is the Miller Lite because
That's what my
I
ex
had
husband drank.
I had a problem, and Stace, even though that she's no longer on here, um, she kind of helped me through it because I was tempted of going back to doing it.
That's good. I use beer for ham. I make a picnic ham. But that Jim Beam was the only time I ever drank anything Now I have this beer in my fridge.
It was only to hide my pain, and people keep telling me, even though that you drink and it goes away, but then it comes back after you
No,
stop drinking, and then you drink and then it hides, and then it comes back. It never leaves.
no, you just cover it up. You shove it under the rug, and now there's some beer I had to buy this summer because do you know that this certain beer, it was very stinking expensive, and I had to go to 4 stores to find it. Dr. Pohl has this remedy for goats if they have frothy bloat. And the little fainer, she got into all the grain and she had frothy bloat. And the old goat had had that before, so she's had this beer. And so
So,
the fainer, this beer tastes like crap. I even put some on my tongue to let the goat see I was drinking it, and I about puked.
did you know if because I've done this before in the Traverse City State Hospital? We were doing an investigation there. If you bring a gift, I would highly suggest that you bring whiskey.
Ooh, that's scary.
It works. You pour it into a glass and be like, "Look, I brought you a gift. Here's your gift."
So they were all like alcoholics?
Uh,
They had
That's
to have,
what,
they must have had to drink to see all the stuff they seen. I'd have probably drank every day, and I don't even drink.
right?
Because, man, just going to that state home in Mount Pleasant, that place, I won't never forget it. So if
I
I if I went to my background check thing and ran a background check on Eric Fisher, would it kick me out of the live?
yeah.
Yet.
I don't know. I
It
mean,
kicks you out of the live?
yeah.
I didn't know that. Damn it.
But every time that I look at that whiskey, I'm like, man, I want some. I want to taste some in the mornings, but
No.
Stace would flip and have my head.
And that's good you're having willpower. I have I don't know, must be my great grandma Jim Beam. I have a bottle. It's a Jim Beam whiskey bottle that she had. Oh my God. I can't remember the copyright. It's older than like my grandma died at 101, my great grandma. And it still has like the seal over this cork thing. It's like a beautiful blue porcelain looking bottle. It is the prettiest bottle you ever seen. And it still has just a little bit of whiskey. Must be it evaporated. But there's still some in there.
Well, every time that I'm around my friends, they're like, "It's 5 o'clock somewhere." I'm like, "No, I
Mm.
can't drink," and they're like, "Come on, dude. What won't hurt people that you won't tell, they don't need to know." I'm like,
But yeah,
"No."
people aren't friends. That's not what friends do. I mean, there's everybody here just like that's why I just don't do anything. Everybody goes to the bar and they get drunk and like
Drink and drive, and
yes, I can't stand that. And I used to be before I moved to Kentucky, I was always the one that people would call 2, 3 in the morning to come get them, which I'm glad they did, but I'm not cut out for that now. Especially like the roads here have been bad and my tires are bad and I'm just not. Like my friend invited me to a pajama party at the Marview Bar across from Marview Lake. And I'm like, I'm not wearing pajamas to no damn bar. And I don't drink. But it was a Friday night and they have a good fish
hold
fry.
on, hold on. It's right there.
See, and that's good you haven't drank it.
I mean, before I met Stace, you could tell it's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
ranked.
Yeah, that Jim Beam model I have, it's all packed away, but it is beautiful.
I normally don't show it to people, only because I know that Stace kind of likes to watch from the outside.
Right?
But that was before I met her. I had a little bit, and then I moved on to beer. And then whiskey and beer don't mix. I can tell you that.
Right. I've heard that. And it don't solve anything. I mean, it doesn't. Just makes you feel good in the moment, takes you out of reality.
It does. But no, like, like I said, the thing that I want to say that the sign that you have in the garage, I think that's the trigger. I think that if you pull the trigger and you take that sign down, maybe, just maybe, whatever it is that's attached to that sign, it could be him, it could be something else, but if you take that sign down and you get it away from your home as far, far, far away from there, maybe it will stop.
I'm going to see if my friend's boyfriend might do it. He's pretty, he's young, and they have to actually come Sunday because I have round bales and I have to actually have whoever I can beg to help me physically roll the damn round bale out to the donkeys because I switched from squares to rounds because it's just easier in the winter when I can find someone to roll it out because I surely can't. Anyways, they're coming Sunday. Maybe I'll see if he'll climb up there, and it's a long ways up there. I tried to
I'm,
climb the
I'm,
ladder to change a light bulb and I freaked
I'm
out.
gonna let you know now that tell him that he cannot, and I'm doing this for his safety too. He cannot burn it
Right. I don't think it should be burned either.
because at this point, if you burn it, then you're just disrespecting the owner.
And I probably won't let him take it with him. I'll probably have him get it down and we'll call Mark, the nephew, see if he would like to have it. Because obviously both their last names are Fisher, so they must be closer related than the dad that died. Because I don't even think now that that was his dad. Because his last name's Randall. How could it be? So I don't know I don't know who this Eric Fisher's dad is, I guess.
Well, all I'm saying is that don't let him burn it.
No,
Because
I'm not gonna. And I'm not gonna burn it either. Maybe I should
again,
just take it out in the woods here, out back, and prop it up against a tree.
uh,
No, because then it's not getting rid of it.
no, because then it will be more than a trigger for you. Because if you,
Right.
okay, Amber, are you still up by any chance?
She probably fell asleep because she's crazy looking for Eric Fisher that nobody can find. When I get off here, before I
Can you
go to
not hear
sleep,
me?
I'm gonna run it
Okay,
back
now we
outside.
can.
Oh, okay. I was randomly talking and then nobody said anything.
Oh,
But no, I'm wide awake. My
I
baby's
never
up.
heard anything. I
Okay,
thought you were
so
losing your mind because of this crap.
what's your suggestion? Should she just take it down and call the nephew, or what? What
I
can
mean, you
she
can
do
give the
to?
nephew the off. You're like just getting it off the
Right.
property. It doesn't matter. You could put it in a trash can and let the trash company take it away. It's just about removing it from your property.
Shoot, I missed the trash tonight. Okay, trash goes out Tuesday night. Shit. I wanted to take my trash out tonight because I have eye surgery Monday. Oh. I'll take it out Sunday. When they come to roll the bale out, I'll have him get it down. Ask him if he'll take my trash out on all this ice in my driveway that I can't even walk on because my place isn't thawed because there's too much coldness here. I swear that's what it is. All the neighbors, their yards are thawed, not here.
Okay. Quick question: do you have anything else that belongs to that person that has passed?
To Eric?
Yeah. Do you have anything else that belongs to him? Anything at all? Like maybe old pictures or tools or
No, it was pretty well cleaned out. I mean, the only stuff that the nephew put in the garage when I moved in, when we made the agreement until he could get it out, was Carol's like craft stuff, yarn, and she gave me her vacuum, and she gave me, like I said, these 2 chairs.
Okay, so there wasn't anything like um, anything like vintage, like from the old times where he had something that was a collectible.
No, there was really nothing of his. Like, the only thing of his was that sign. It's like there was nothing even showing that he ever lived here. Like, it was all her stuff. I never seen anything of her husband's. I mean, I didn't snoop through her
Then it
stuff, but
then it has to be the sign. It
yeah.
has to be.
I mean, I wouldn't think the vacuum or these 2 chairs would. I get rid of these 2 chairs. Millie won't have nowhere to sit, and I
The
won't.
the two chairs and the vacuum isn't like vintage. Like
Right. I mean, I'll have to take a picture of that sign and send it to you before I get it destroyed or before it's taken away. I mean, it's just like the first thing that you always see when you go out there. Like when you open the door, because I can see above, like from far away. But to look straight up and above me, it's all black. Like when you walk in the door and you look to your right, it's right there.
right.
That's all you see is this big ass sign. And then, like I said, I made the goat's area, her stall mats, and where she sleeps and where she eats hay. And I took her house in there, and that's right there under that sign. And she gets so pissed off, she'll like move her whole house. And because even though she's in a garage, I want her to have her house she's used to. And she just pushes that thing everywhere, and like, and she won't even get in it in the garage. She just like lays on the stall mat by her chickens. And now, like, I moved her rooster and her hen out there, you know, when it got cold. And man, I can't hardly ever feed him. That rooster, man, he wants to just come right after me now. It's like, what the heck?
Has to be the sign. That's what's the trigger.
He's like awful out there, and she just gets into everything. Wants to trash everything.
The sign is the trigger. That's what he's attached to, is the sign.
And he probably don't want animals in his garage. There I go again, saying it's his garage.
Okay. So now that you brought that subject up, with that being said, if he doesn't want animals in his, okay, you did just say
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I just caught that. Oh my gosh, I feel like he's living here. Ugh.
Jody. I want you to repeat something that I'm going to tell you. Okay.
Oh God.
I want you to say that this house is yours. The garage is yours.
This house and this garage is mine. Now I just seen that Eric's garage in my vision, in my mind.
Stop saying it's his garage.
I
No,
feel
and I
like
did.
that's him arguing with you and you just see it.
Oh my God. Wow. That could be true because I see
It's
that stupid sign.
right. It's called a third eye vision, which is, like it's called the mind's eye.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what's happening with you, as you are saying my garage, and your mind's eye is going, nah.
Right. It'll show that sign. I'll get this flash of. Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry, Eric, but you're going to have to go.
There you go.
You're moving out Sunday. You got until Sunday and you get your boot papers.
You said he passed away in 2019?
I want to say that because it was in the middle of my terrible divorce before I moved to Kentucky, and I moved in 2021. And my divorce started in 18. And it went for 2 years. And then he died 4 days before it was final. Weird. Anyways, I'm thinking it was 2019. Did you
From
find
now on, when this thing goes on, because I'm going to be on here every day with you. Okay, we won't make it as long as we have been,
right?
but from now on, I'm going to be here with you. I'm going to make sure that things don't go wrong. Because, again, I'm going to be reading that prayer for you every time that you're on my page.
Yeah, and after Sunday, he's gone.
Well, let's just hope that he will be gone. Let's hope that.
I hope so.
But if that doesn't help, then we need to figure out what else that we need to do.
Then it's the old man. But then I heard also that Carol's parents, which would be okay, so that would be what, the great grandparents? That when she put the trailer in on the other lot, that they lived there for a while and then they died too. So then she rented it, and these people were horrible, I guess, and broke windows. Because there's like 2 windows broke in the garage. I guess their kids broke the windows, and so she kicked them out, and she had the trailer hauled away because she was going into the home and stuff. But so I think lots of people died here because I think those great grandparents died too. I mean, on the property, not here.
Right.
I don't know where Eric and the dad died. Some say here. I mean, I don't know where they died.
Well, if it's the grandparents,
Maybe it's the great grandparents,
then we need to figure out another game plan.
which would be Carol's parents.
Again, like I said, then we need to figure out another game plan because, first of all, they didn't like the prayer. They didn't like the Christian music. There was a bang. There was shuffling going on.
And see,
There
and
was
Carol's still alive. I was going to say she was all into Christian music in church, but Eric and the husband, I never seen him at church. I don't think they were that type.
my daughter's school is closed, so she won't have school today.
You all got that ice too?
Yep.
It was so bad here. I couldn't go anywhere today.
But the thing is, like I said, that doesn't change the subject. I'm just
Tell me how you really feel.
Hmm.
I mean, and then we heard the disbody voice
That was weird.
in the hallway.
You know, and I never seen. I know that Eric had to sleep at some time, but he was always in that garage when I was younger. It's like, when did you ever go to bed? When did you go in the house and go to bed?
So I'm starting to feel like, okay, what I'm gonna say is, at this point, Jody, I think this is just the beginning.
Oh my God, I've already put up with over 2 years of this. And it's made me insane. Like my first 4 months here, I'm telling you, and I told you I was on that shot, I had horrible migraines. Horrible, horrible migraines. I, I just felt drained.
Well, what if, and this is my opinion, and people are gonna say you don't know the paranormal life, Well, yeah. I don't know the paranormal life. I've just started getting into paranormal.
Right.
But I feel like this is going to get worse in a way.
Yeah, and you know how nervous I am? Like, I don't, like, the only people I have to help me really is those old people. And like I said, he's having heart surgery Tuesday, my eye surgery's Monday. I'm not even supposed to be doing anything for 2 days, but I don't have a choice. I have to do my chores right after eye surgery. I mean, I have to. It's like, don't let nothing happen to me when I'm out there alone doing my chores with a big old patch on one eye. I mean, yes, now I'm still only one-eyed, but I'm not supposed to strain it. I'm not supposed to, you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like somebody pushed me down in the yard yesterday when I fell, like right between my shoulder blades. Like it's wide open yard. I mean, how did I just fall down?
Okay, every time that I go live, I would like to see you on my panel every night, and I want to read you the prayer every single night until Sunday.
Okay.
Because
And I try to get on. I mean, I know I was late tonight.
what I'm going to tell you is that if I keep reading this prayer for you in your home, there could be more than what I'm leading on for what this house is doing to you. But they hated the prayer. They hated the Christian music. I mean,
Well, wait a minute. You were saying the prayer when I was showing you the light outside when the door broke.
right.
That's what freaked me out, man. I remember I threw my phone on the bed. I couldn't. It like took my breath away. I got chills, terrible. My heart started racing because it was perfectly upright. Like it was like someone just took it off and set it there. And before it was between right in the middle of my floor by my bed. Like it flew or something. The top drawer. And
That
you
light,
guys seen that.
that
You guys
light,
seen.
that light was off when you left the bedroom.
Right.
So
Right.
I wonder how long
I know.
that's been on.
I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't notice it when I let the dogs out, and then I went back to let Benjamin in because he was scraggling behind, and it was on, and Millie was on the bed, and I know she ain't turning no light on. She ain't that smart.
So, let me think. How long that house has been sitting there.
It's an old mobile home. It does have the HUD tag, so it's 19. It's a 1980. And see, I know they didn't have a lot of money because, like I said, I know it's confusing, but when you sell a place, when I bought the place, I had sold my place in Kentucky, so I had cash money. Okay, so it didn't matter to me if it was affixated to the land. So she didn't even have enough money. They didn't have enough money to ever, in all these years, affixate it to the land to be real property. So it was like when I bought it, it was like I was buying just vacant land. You know what I'm saying? Mobile homes are different when they're on a piece of property. It's called a fixation with the state of Michigan. And it's
Jody,
like,
what I'm gonna ask of you is I want you to give me the name of the street that you live on, because if I can look up that house, I could tell you what year it was built.
it's an 80. That's what the HUD tag says.
Oh, okay.
But I do know, see, I don't remember this trailer. I only came to the door once when I was a kid when we come here, and I don't remember it being this trailer.
So do you feel like they got a new trailer somehow.
Yeah, or used, like a used, an older, I mean, a newer to them. Because I don't remember it being this one. I remember coming to the door once because I really liked the old lady. She was sweet, and I remember her coming to the door with this camouflage like army coat on, and it was too big for her, and she had these fur boots, and they weren't laced up. She was just, and she always wore sweatpants. I mean, she was a nice old lady, but they just didn't. I can't believe they lived here all those years and never got it affixated to the land. Yeah,
So
I mean,
I'm starting to wonder. I mean, you got that lake in the back of the house, not too far from you.
2 miles.
So I'm starting to wonder if there was more than what people were telling you. I wonder if there was some type of, I don't know how to put this, and I don't want to sound like maybe it's true, maybe it's not, maybe I'm just going off of what the online says. Maybe I'm not, but my opinion, I believe there was some unaliving being done.
Like to Eric, I would guess. I don't know about the old man, the dad, but it is sad that people did treat Eric horrible here. They really did. They would call him, I mean, his face was, he was scary looking, but they would call him pizza face, and it was awful. And I wasn't like that. I just wanted to fix his face. I wasn't bullying him. Maybe he thought I was, because everybody else did. But my brother was very kind to him because people bullied my brother. And I mean, I stood up for my brother even though he was older than me. I mean, I punched a kid on the playground for making fun of him. But Eric was like, people did, just about everybody here. So then when he passed away, it was like a big talk, that oh my God, did you hear Eric Fisher died? And like, it's not even funny. Like, you think people think it's like cool or something. I don't know. It was just how people talked. I mean, I felt bad because the first thing that came to my mind was when I took him the witch hazel to fix his face. Thinking, God, I wonder if that hurt his feelings. Not intending to. But I mean, when you're bullied so much, I think that everything is taken to heart. Like, here's a 10-year-old that's trying to fix his face. Probably thought I was a bratty little kid.
In case you didn't know, our name comes from. Okay, I want to look at this.
I
First of
wish
all,
I.
known for being the bottomless lake. What other methods have you heard about Morrow Lake? I heard a story about a team of horses that fell through while collecting ice in the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
I have called the bottomless lake. I have heard of the train, and I have always heard that if you were to dig through the murky bottom, you would end up in clear water like a whole other lake underneath of it.
Yes, because they say that there's so many, like the whole lake is filled with springs way down deep.
I
Like
have
there's no bottom.
This is from other people's comments. So this one says, I have kayaked around the lake multiple times and I have heard several different stories. True or not, I have heard about the false bottom, the train, the team of horses, the fall through the ice of a man who committed suicide, a child that drowned, a jeep that crashed into the lake, was
Yep.
never the bulldozer that also sunk, was never recovered, channels that run underwater, surrounding the lakes that I have heard that a scuba diver drowned and resurfaced in the the surrounding lakes, and I have heard that just things I have heard growing up, but I think we can all agree that it is one of the most beautiful lakes in the
Oh, it
area.
is. It's
And it's
beautiful.
called the Glass Lake because the reflection is perfectly still. They are
Yes.
phenomenal. So if somebody doesn't believe in it.
It is so pretty there. And no scuba diver will go in there ever again. They won't.
You ready for this one? And this is coming from Amanda off of Facebook. Somebody told me that the mafia used to dump bodies in it.
Yes. My parents said that. And that's why I can't believe my brother actually had the guts to go out there in the winter that night, January 11th, 1994. Well, it would have been January 10th because he died shortly after midnight on his birthday, on a Tuesday. Okay, so today's a Wednesday, so the 11th. And they also said that the conductor of the train drowned. They couldn't save him. He's in the bottom of the lake, too. And then they say, I mean, people have said that that's where, like, people would get rid of people. They would tie a cement brick to them because it just goes and goes. There's no bottom. And then once, I don't know how many feet under is all these springs. And there are a lot of natural springs here.
This one also comes from Tequila's Raz Chillid
Yeah.
something.
I
It's
know
just
him.
Marl Bottom. The guy that drowned in there did so on purpose. I heard he was a school teacher. He was found out his wife was screwing around on him. He tied a cement block to himself and
Oh my
flipped
God.
the boat. Fatal truth. And yes, there are some good eating trout in there. Also used to fish in it with my uncle back in the late 70s. Old Marty Linton and I and my uncle. My dad, Archie, wants he knows more about the guy that died in there. Seems like seems my dad said he thought the guy taught school in Lakeview.
Lakeview. Huh.
So somebody did commit suicide.
See, I really thought that we'd find my brother there that night when we were looking for him. He had been there. We'd seen his footprints out on the ice. He walked out there. All this winter, even, I mean, because if I go to Edmore, I have to drive right by there. I've maybe seen 2 fishermen out there. Because people are leery of it. And even grown men that go fishing out there, they wear a life jacket. Like in the summer in a boat. Because that marrow is like I said, we had it on our farm. That was my mom's parents' property when she was a kid, and they had a team of horses be sucked into the marrow pit. And we had it all fenced off so our animals couldn't get to it or anything. There's a lot of marrow around here, which is like quicksand. And I
Right.
guess that was the marrow pit or something.
Sorry for the people that are requesting up. I'm not taking any requests as of right now.
No, we can't stay up that late tonight. This morning.
Night, morning, whatever.
I was worthless all day.
I haven't even slept yet.
Oh, I did. I did them chores but this time I'm going to bed and I'm gonna do my chores. The donkeys were looking at me like, why are you out here so early? And the pigs, no way, they didn't even get fed. They would not get out of bed. Because they don't get up till noon.
I don't know. I'm not seeing anything else. I mean,
When I get off here or in the morning, or I mean, whatever it is.
it's 6:15 in the morning and I haven't slept yet.
Yeah, I need to go to sleep. But later I will do a background check and I'm gonna find that Eric's obituary somehow.
All right. Well, if I'm up and I'm live, you're more welcome to come back up on the panel and we'll discuss more of this because
Okay.
I'm starting to get very, very, very interested in this.
I am too now because I've lived this for 2 years of people thinking I mean, even my friend Kim at first, I kept telling her, Kim, there's something bad here. There's something bad here. And I said, it's fucking me up. Bad. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. He was a good guy. Well, he was a good guy, but she knows I took the witch hazel to him. We've been friends for years. I said, but what about the witch hazel? I made him mad. And I didn't mean to. He's got it out for me. I said I was sorry. I stood in the garage the one day and I said, I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. Just, give me peace. But he didn't listen.
Anyway, Jody, I'm gonna let you go so that we can go take your nap, and
Yes.
we'll continue this tonight when we're all rested up,
Okay.
because we've been up pretty much.
I know. I know. I need to recuperate.
All right. Well, just try to take care of yourself, okay?
Oh, I will. Thank you, Trust.
You're
And
very
thank you.
welcome.
Is her name Amber?
Yes.
Thank you for doing this. And I'm gonna do a background check.
Yeah, please do. I just followed you, but
No,
I'm
I'll
up
follow
for the
you.
day, so I'll keep looking.
Okay. Yes, because this is weird. Yeah, I
Yeah,
might go to bed and then do it because, like, whew, we're tired.
I found Carol's brother and the mom and dad, and like Carol's brother's 3 kids. But
So
even his obituary said, because her brother died, health issues, but his obituary says his 3 kids and then says her. Doesn't say like a nephew, says grandkids though.
it says nothing about Eric Fisher.
No.
Wow, that's weird. See, and I was just telling Trust the grandparents lived in the trailer that was on the other lot.
So I'm hold on. I'm starting to feel like they buried him in that on that property.
See, and the dad died before Eric did. Or no, no, no. Yes, the dad died before Eric did. So it would have said survived. It would have said that Eric survived him.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's weird.
So
That's
was it a accident, or could this be more? Are we looking at a murder case here?
I don't know because I heard so many, like I said, there's so much gossip in these small towns. And there was when my brother took his own life, but I heard that he had a brain tumor. Then I heard he took his own life and he took his own life in the garage. And I heard so many stories.
I'm starting to feel like this is a cold case that's starting to be. Could he be buried on that property? Could somebody, maybe unalived him and just didn't have enough time to hide his body, and they just ended up digging a hole and just.
When we were putting fence up, we had to hurry because I didn't have any shelter for the donkeys. They had to stay in the horse trailer. They were hurrying and putting fence up when I moved in here. And there was like bones out there. But my cousin's like, oh, they're just deer bones. And then we got the pasture up. It was all beautiful grass. Well, them donkeys will eat it in no time.
Do you
So, like,
think? Do you
I
think
found
that they?
bones after that.
Do you think that they were deer bones, or do you think that they were human remains?
Now I don't know because my cousin said, oh, they're just deer bones. And so, like, I just threw them out in the woods. And then when we got the fence up and the donkeys knocked the pasture down, and, because they get hay. They don't have a lot of pasture now because they knocked it all down. So they just get hay. And, like, I'll just walk around to check the fence now that my fencer don't work and make sure it's not broke. And it's like, what the hell? There's another damn deer bone. And so I'll just throw it out into the woods. But now it's like, are they deer bones I just touched?
You would know if they were human.
That's what I thought. They wouldn't be big. Like, these were big. I don't know if I walk the fence and find another bone.
Would, just in case, because if they are human remains, and if you did throw those bones out in the woods, then you did. And I'm not saying that somebody could do it, but somebody could But if they were human remains, you could have disturbed something,
Right.
and that's why that dead's still there because that was their
Good morning.
resting spot.
Right. And now they're all over. And I just didn't want them in my pasture. Because you know how, I mean, animals rough up the ground. They're hard on the ground.
So again, like I said, this is a free drama zone. Everybody's welcome on this platform. But like I said, uh-oh. um, I'm starting to feel like this is more than what we're leading on.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
because
this
it's
is
weird.
I'm starting to feel like this is more than just a cold case. I believe this is a murder case at this point.
Well, who would have done that?
Could it been could have been something that maybe went wrong? Maybe could have been
Like with the old lady?
yeah. Could maybe was he having an affair with another woman, or could he?
I heard that he had gotten married because that shocked me. But I don't know where they lived. If he did get a wife.
Are you talking about Eric?
Yeah, because he never even had a girlfriend through school or anything.
Do you know about how old he would be?
He would be, okay, I said I was 53, 54, 55. I believe he'd be about 57, 58. I think there was a year difference between him and my brother. So 57, 58. It's really weird. There's not an obituary for him.
Like I said, could this be more than what we're leading on? Because this could be a cold case. This is could be more than just a cold case. It could have been. It could be a murder case at this point.
Yeah, maybe the old lady wasn't as sweet as I thought. The mom. Maybe when the dad died, I don't know.
This
Unless
is
he did.
why we
Yeah.
open. This is why we open old wounds to figure out: was this an accident? Was this on purpose?
Maybe he got married and lived in the mobile home on the other side here that used to be here, and maybe the wife was wacky, did something to him.
It could have been that she found out that he was married to a different woman,
Ooh,
and
I don't know who would marry him. I shouldn't have said that, but I'm shocked he even had a woman.
Was his face like disfigured or was it just like full of acne and stuff?
Yes, it was awful. And then there was like I only seen him a few times as an adult. He still had them glasses, and his hair was just like my hair's messy right now, but it was short. It was short and it was black, but it was just all like it would be like I remember it was just like always like just weird, like I don't know, like never combed hair. And then his
Did he have
face was
glasses
like,
that are like from the 50s type glasses?
yes, they were black. And then his face was like pitted, terrible, like deep, like almost scars everywhere. His nose, above his lips, his cheeks, his forehead. I mean, everywhere. It was like deeper than my what the fuck wrinkles. Like it was just, they were big holes. Like,
I'm starting to feel like this is a murder case at this point. Maybe somebody found out about his affair with another woman. Maybe it could have been the dad. Maybe the dad was jealous about something, and then
but he died before Eric. But it wasn't, it couldn't have been his dad.
okay,
So Eric had to have a dad somewhere that was Fisher. So this Mark Fisher, I know, is the Carol's nephew.
do you want to hear something? I haven't told anybody this before, and this has never came out online ever. But my last name, when I lived down in Flint, can y'all guess what my last name was?
Fisher?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Maybe he didn't know his dad. Maybe his dad left him, or maybe he got Carol pregnant and then he left, or maybe she raised him on her own till she got with this Bob. But I remember this Bob when I was 10, coming here. I remember seeing that old man.
Because my dad always told me the Fisher is like an Ireland name.
So
Because our family is part Ireland.
you know, and if this Mark Fisher, he was the one like had the POA on Carol to take care of the house stuff, you know, when I bought it. So that means that he had nothing to do with her husband either. So he wasn't like blood related to him. So it was just Carol. And then there is a niece, which is Mark's sister. But
We're getting somewhere.
she
I don't
stole
know why that
things.
keeps backing out. There we go. Mark is Carol's nephew, and Carol and Marshall are brother and sister. Marshall is Mark's dad.
Marshall.
Hmm.
Does that name ring a bell?
I just seen that name today somewhere. I just seen the name Marshall. His last name's Fisher. Marshall Fisher.
Yes. He died April 17th, 2013.
April 17, 2013. So Eric was kind of young. Why not?
Survived by 3 children, Mark, Shannon, and Jeremy.
Shannon is the niece that came and stole the full Lady Carol's checks. Stole a bunch of stuff from her.
This is where I say, like, it's weird because it'll say his 3 kids, then 6 grandkids, and he names all of them. And then it says, and a sister, Carol Randall of Vettisburg, and then nothing else. No nieces or nephews, no, like usually if there's a sister listed, it'll say like Carol and then in parentheses the husband's name.
Right.
But it didn't do that either. It just says her.
Again, this is where I'm coming into play because I'm starting to feel like this is coming to a cold case and it's coming to a murder case.
And this is Eric's obituary.
This is Marshall's.
But
His
you still,
uncle.
so there's no Eric Fisher obituary.
Nope.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mention him in Marshall's either. It even says, like, preceded in death by his parents. That's it. It would have said, like, parents and nephew, you would think.
Well, yeah. Where did I just see that name today? Marshall Fisher. How would I have seen that? I have no idea. Maybe I was dreaming it. I don't know. I seen that Marshall name because it like, what do you call it, rang a bell, or it was like a coincidence because when I was born, because I was adopted, my name was Tracy Jean Marshall.
Jean?
Yeah. But
So it went from Jean to Lynn?
Yeah, my mom, my adopted mom renamed me.
So my mom's middle name is Jean and my dad's middle name is Lynn.
Oh my God. Yeah, now I'm Jody Lynn Weaver. Or I was Jody Lynn Schaefer is my maiden name. But I was born Tracy Jean Marshall. Well, Marshall was not my last name. It was a sealed adoption, and my real mom kind of, I mean, not that she never wanted to find me, because I did find her, but my real dad's last name is Edgar. So I was actually Tracy Jean Edgar, but she named me Marshall after my sister that she kept, her dad's last name, to kind of throw things off, thinking I can never find her, but I can find just about anyone. But I can't find no Eric Fisher obituary, apparently. I'm going to run a background check on him, because I pay for that every month, so
Well, like I said, this is becoming a murder case at this point because we don't know. We can't even find his obituary.
Right. And that's sad to me because who would murder him?
I
I mean,
mean,
why would they want to?
maybe. Okay, this is my opinion.
Unless the old lady's kookier than I thought.
I'm starting to feel like he had an affair with another woman. The other girl found out that he was having an affair with this woman, and the girl that he was with at first decided if she can't have him, nobody can.
I wouldn't have wanted him. I shouldn't say that. I just can't even imagine. I know looks aren't everything, but boy, I'm telling you, you guys don't understand. It would be, I couldn't touch him. I probably would have to put a bag over his head. I mean, that's mean, but I'm telling you, there's homely people, but Eric Fisher was known in Vesterbrook as probably the homeliest person that lived here. And scariest person. He's scary looking. He was.
We also need to be careful what we put out on the internet because Kay Snaps was just in here and she's a part of Chef's Live.
Oh, jeez. She'll
And
think we're
Why?
talking about
they
something
they
special.
love to come over here and steal information.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right. They'll think it's some big thing, and
So this is only the second time that I've gone live, Trust, and I don't know how to do that whole moderator thing.
yeah, this is only my second, well, third time in a box.
But like I said,
Can you hear me? Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
I can hear you. I
Yeah.
feel like this is becoming a murder case at this point, and that's my opinion.
I'm gonna do a background check and see what I can find out. Because I know that people, the whole town wouldn't lie that he passed away.
I mean,
I
there
mean, I
could be
guess
more.
it's
There could be more than what your town is telling you.
right,
They could be kicking this under the rug at this point.
right. I'm gonna do some checking. Because you do have, you even get the, unless you specifically say, like, I'm not gonna have an obituary if something happens to me, but he wouldn't have said that. And his mom definitely would have wanted one, even if she couldn't pay the funeral home for the one in the paper. It's always free online. Always. You don't have to pay if you just want the online version. But I'm serious. Here they are between $500 and $800 for an obituary in the paper,
Right.
and that's a lot of money. And I know she couldn't afford that. I mean, she is on Social Security. She's
Yes.
probably better off in the nursing home where she's at, actually.
Like I said, I feel like that's what's going on here is that they're kicking it under the rug, and people are not leading the true information on what really happened to him.
Yeah, because nobody would care about him, which is sad. It's sad.
Maybe he went to prison or something and they just started telling everybody that he died.
I don't even know why he'd go to prison. He never did anything wrong.
Maybe he
Honestly,
snapped because everybody was so mean.
that's true. That's true. And I knew he was scary looking and I knew he was homely. I never said that to his face. The only thing I said is I brought the witch hazel to fix your face. Because I thought he'd want help. I thought, you know what I mean? But he never said a word to me. He just gave me this look that, ooh. I said I was sorry.
What I'm afraid of is that what if, you know, because of the way that he looked, what if that he did snap and say that maybe what he did is he started with his dad first and then he took his own life.
Mm. Oh, that would be horrible.
I mean, we got to look at all the.
Right, defensive because he was picked on. I mean, yeah, because I know he would do nothing wrong. I mean, I know he wouldn't do something to go to prison like be. I mean, like he just wouldn't go rob a bank or steal from a store or steal from people, or I wouldn't think he'd harm anyone, but
I'm starting to feel like that's.
maybe he did snap.
We got to look at every angle.
Right. I think he's left behind here, I will say that.
That's what I've been trying to tell you is that what if, if he did murder his dad first by starting with him and then him unaliving himself and then say, his mom or sister or whoever found him and are like, we don't know what to do, we don't know what to do, and then they panicked and they're just like, oh well, let's just go bury him here.
And I could see the mom doing that. I'm not saying anything. I don't want this to be taken mean, but they were not smart people. Like he was a damn good mechanic, but she's so goofy. I mean, okay, so at my old farm, there used to be a daycare next door. This Carol worked there, like helped, like she was a little aide lady, and she would walk this path to see my donkeys. So when she found out I was buying her place, this place, she was so excited and she asked me if I had the donkeys and she just acted like I could just let them run around the yard. I'm like, no, Carol, I have to put fence up because she said they're going to have so much fun running around the yard. And I'm like, no, I have to put fence up. Oh, you do? They're just simple minded, I guess I should say, people. Like, not common sense. Like, not, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get your point. It's just like I said, we got to look at every angle. Could it been maybe it maybe because of the way that he looked, and then the dad was all like, "Oh, look at him," and
Right.
then he was all like, maybe his dad was like that, and then he was like, "All right, let's take him out first, then I'll take myself out second."
Oh, that's awful.
Or or could the mom have found out about what was going on, and maybe the mom was all like, "Let's take him out."
Yeah, because she would have been a lot younger then, and she was always in good health. The only reason she broke her hip was she got old, she couldn't see, and she tripped over a cat and broke her hip and couldn't take care of herself because she has basically no family left but this Mark that even takes care of her.
But the thing is that there is no other relatives.
No, she just has this Mark because, I mean, the niece is somewhere, but she's just stole from this old lady. That's all she ever did was steal from her.
I was gonna say, what if I can find a way of opening an old wound and find out what truly really happened? But the thing is, like, it was a long time ago. I
Yeah.
can't open a cold case and be like, these cops need to be looking back into the mom.
Oh, in Markham County, never will. They're horrible.
That's why it's called a cold case.
They're horrible. They don't do nothing. They didn't do nothing to help me.
Go figure, because that's what Calic does.
Yep.
They protect their own.
Yep. That's it. Well, later I'll do that. I'll do a background check and see what I can find out.
Yeah, because at this point, I'm afraid that I'm right at this point. It is a murder case, and I don't want it to be a murder case,
Oh,
but
it's sad. That's sad.
it seems this is what it's becoming too.
Right. I hope not. Because that would be awful.
I don't know. I don't want to think about that because then I'm gonna end up wanting to open an old wound and then be like, well, if the police ain't doing their job, we're gonna do the job for
Well,
them.
if I found out it was like that, I'd go right over to Macomb County. They don't like me anyways, and they know I push.
Well, if it does become to a murder case, then I want somebody to go over to that police department and be like, look, I was right. It is a murder case. You guys need to at least open it, investigate it at least.
Right, right.
Us as a community are not going to sit here and let you guys be like, oh, well, it's a cold case. We're not going to reopen
No, they
it.
do. They don't care. They're horrible here. But you know, like your area. I mean, all these small areas are terrible anymore.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of being from Cadillac. I really am.
I mean, I think Cadillac is worse than Vestaburg, Macomb County, but I don't know. We got some shady stuff like Greenville, Ionia. That's bad. It's getting bad there. That's Macomb County.
I mean, that's why my friend Char moved out of Cadillac, is because she was ashamed of being from Cadillac.
Right. But now, doesn't she live in Ionia?
She lives in Greenville.
Oh my God. Greenville has gotten terrible. And I don't think people understand the crime and the rugs and oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. Greenville is like the police
I
are
mean,
there all the time.
I'm glad that she got married to a guy that's helping her,
Yes.
and he got her out of Cadillac, but she
They
could
need
have
to get
done
out
a
of
lot better with
Greenville.
a different city.
Oh, Greenville's horrible. Horrible.
Unfortunately, I dated a girl from Greenville.
It's a bad
Sadly.
place. It's bad. I mean, Vestaburg's better than Greenville by far. And Riverdale, ooh, you want to stay away from Riverdale too. Riverdale's, ooh, shady.
But like I said, that's just my opinion, and I think that if this does end up becoming a murder case where it's an old cold case, then
Well,
something
maybe
needs to be looked into.
maybe Amber will come up with something this afternoon when we're sleeping, and and
I mean, me and Amber, we'll be up, we'll be talking, and we're gonna come up with a game plan. And
okay,
again, if me and Amber feel like this is a murder case, then something needs to be done.
all right. Well, let me know. I mean, I'm gonna sleep for a little bit before I go out and feed my animals.
All right, Jody. Well, take care of yourself, okay?
Oh, I will. I'll go. I'm gonna take Millie to bed, and we're gonna get that nice warm blanket I turned on for her that she poo-pooed away, and she just had to have it on.
All right,
Spoiled.
Jody. Well, oh
Enjoy.
yeah.